Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Woo, child. Hey, everybody.
What's up? What it do? What up, hoodies? What up, Charlie? How are y'all doing this wonderful Sunday afternoon?
Girl, I had me some pork. It was so good. Some pork roast. I made me some barbecue sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds good. What's up, Memphis T? What's up, Tay Bay? Hey, Ray Black. How y'all doing today? Come on in. Come on in. Make sure y'all like and share the video. And of course, if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe and hit the membership. Please and thank you very much. But girl, I have to take a few days off.
Child.
And you know how it is after you take a few days off. I'm like, oh my God, where do I start?
Child, it's like the T-bin everywhere. You had to catch a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one, a little bit of this one over here, somebody's community wall.
I heard it's been going down on the community walls, on the telephone, in the chats, in the background, the behind the scenes. Like, it's a lot going on, y'all. A lot going on. So I titled this video, I took a few days off. Let's play catch up. And first of all, you know what I got to say, Charlie?
What you got, child?
What in the 3-letter words is going on?
Oh, child. Yeah, that was a big one this morning. I first heard it on, the first time I heard it was on Very Carey. And I heard, Mr. ZX say he had said somebody had the 3 letters, child. And I was like, ooh, what he talking about? Ooh,
Well, let me pin this damn link. You know what? I'm going to pin the dang link. Somebody had mentioned that somebody by the name of Kwani was over on her YouTube channel talking about some information had fell at her front doorstep regarding somebody in the B sector with the 3 letters, and how she couldn't sit there or sit with that information and have somebody get fucked up because somebody else is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, child.
So I'm up here like, who in the hell is Kwani talking about? And then I hear a little this, a little that, little traction on different people's channels regarding the 3-letter words. And then I was over to Pisa's, and she had a panel. And on her panel, she had like 5 or 6 people, I think, from Jay Dunn to Brian to Robe, Bree. Who else was up there? Oh, Shakim, he was up there for a while. And they were talking about it. And Brian had even mentioned like certain things that Kwani said about the 3 letters. And so I'm really confused because I'm like, I know somebody did not tell somebody on this application, as Kwani says, this entertainment application, that they got the 3 letters. Like, why would you even tell somebody that in this sector of YouTube when you know shit, child? It's hard for people to keep secrets around here. I'm just saying, especially if you fall out.
Now, the rumors is, I went over there to ZX's child, and he said that it was Shakim. Child, he did.
Ooh.
Child, he did. He even showed a screenshot of a supposed chat that in the chat it said Shakim Raw. Now I can't confirm nor deny if that was him, child, because this was an old screenshot in his sector, not even in our sector, that said, I do have the three letters, but y'all put it public. Child. I was like, because at first I was like, who they talking about? Like I couldn't figure out who it was. And then I saw that, I'm like, is that who it's supposed to be? I'm not confirming, doing denying any of this. This is what I had heard on the streets. I'm just saying the hood table is not hurt. We're not confirming or denying any allegations made against anybody. Disclaimer.
Exactly. But whose channel, whose platform is that on? I know you said it was in a different sector, and I'm looking at the screenshot now. And like we said, we can't say if that was him, if that was a troll, but it is an old screenshot. It got his name on it, and he does say in the chat, I do have the letters, but y'all made it public.
I don't know. All I see is the smoke god. So whoever that is. I see that if you scroll on the left side, see
Oh,
that
I
little
see.
scroll at the bottom? It says the smoke god. That's the only thing I see. Now that might not be their channel, child. But that's what the screenshots say. That's what the screenshots say.
Let me see.
Like if you go over there and look at that picture, look at the little scrolly thing on the bottom, like you got your scrolly thing.
Oh.
Yeah. And then if you look at the chats, this is
I found it. I think I found it. Let me see. To
chat.
Okay, I think I found it. But nah, I don't know. Let's see, 100 because on the video it says 131 days. Hmm. I don't know, child. I think I might have found the video.
Child. Ooh,
It
Ooh,
says
child.
131 days till FDMG. I don't know what that means, but I found like an original video with that title in it. And it's from the person's name who was running across the bottom of the screen.
Uh-huh.
Their channel. Let's see.
Child, wouldn't that be something? But at the same time, like, you know, that child been catching it, I will say, from all sides recently. Cause I mean he don't know the beef sector like we know the beef sector. You gotta be careful being in different camps and talking to different folks on here. There's a lot of drama going around right now.
It's just certain things. I don't care what I had. I wouldn't. It wouldn't even see the light of day. Like, can't nobody, even if that was him in that chat a few years ago, and even if that was him, for him to say, "Yeah, I do got it," but y'all put it out here, y'all made it public. Wouldn't nobody ever know some shit like that about me on here? Nobody, because if I'm not messing around with you or we're not planning on having a relationship and taking it to the next level, something like that, then there's like, you know what I mean?
There ain't no reason for nobody else to know. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say this to anybody. If you don't want to admit something, don't admit to it. Deny, deny, deny. Get you a lie oil and lie, baby. Like you
I
don't
would
have to
definitely
admit to
deny.
nothing. Child, I would be denying to the day. Shoot.
I would definitely deny. But you know what? I found interesting. Now you said that ZX says that, and there's that screenshot out there with somebody named Shakim Raw saying that they do got it. But when I was watching Pisa's channel, Pisa's video, I don't know if you saw her video. I think it was from yesterday.
I miss that child.
And Ryan, he was basically him and Ro, they was going back and forth. And I mean, I'm telling you, I know I said it before that I ain't never seen Ro go off, but and everybody be like, you haven't? Like when he be going off, I'll be like, who is this Ro? Like I'm not used to him. To me, he's just always timid and sometimes act shy and quiet. And I mean, he was going off on Brian, calling him all kind of names and everything. But when they were discussing the three letters or whatnot, Pisa, she had asked Brian. Hold on, matter of fact, let me pull it up because I got my little notes. Okay, so Pisa, in between the argument and shit, that they were doing, with each other, on Pisa's panel, uh, Dovey even hit the link. Dovey even hit the link because it was alleged or insinuated, and I don't know who said it or whatnot, but it was alleged or insinuated that Dovey had told Kwani that somebody had the three letters. And Kwani, when she was talking about it, you know how Kwani be talking about a trias, or a tris. That's like three people, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like a trias, and like three different people around each other, or maybe in a relationship or something like that. So I'm thinking she must have been talking about Shakim, Ro, and Brian, right?
Ooh, child, that would be a three people triangle.
I, I don't know.
That's
Y'all
the
in
only
the chat,
ones
let
in
me
the
know.
sector that I could think of that have had like, Ro like Shakim, Brian like Ro. You know what I'm saying? And it would, triangle,
And
and
does
then
Shakim like anybody? I'm still trying to figure that out because all kind of labels been put on that boy. But in the middle of Brian and Queen Tulsa, because that's right, Queen Tulsa was also on the panel. So Queen Tulsa was going at it back and forth as well with Brian. So in the middle of them going off at each other, Ro asked Brian, did he lie saying that Dovey said Ro got the letters? And Brian was like, well, that's what Connie said. And Ro's like, I don't know. Well, I ain't, you know how Ro is when he get to that, I ain't true. What are you lying or whatever, whatever. Brian said, well, that's what Connie said. Then Brian said, what about your friend Jeremy? And Brian was like, so you mean to tell me that Jeremy, your friend, doesn't have the three letters? And Ro responded with, yes, and you're the only person that I told that to. See, that's why I be saying, quit telling people not just your business, but other people's business too. Because people on this internet should know that you got a homie who got the letters and their real name. So what Brian was insinuating while they were discussing this, and that's for the people who didn't see the video, but I'm trying to break it down for y'all. Brian said, and what else did you tell me about you and Jeremy? And all of a sudden my ears perked up like, huh?
ooh.
Don't tell me that Ro and his friend Jeremy was messing around. That's what Brian was insinuating. And then they started going back and forth, and Ro started getting upset because I guess he had messed around with his friend Jeremy. But he's trying to say that they had stopped messing around, and sometime later, Jeremy became like loose in the booty or something, and fast in the ass, however you want to say it, and was out there just fucking around with a lot of people and ended up catching it. Brian was like, that ain't what you told me. It's like it's so weird because everything that Rose says, Brian be like, it's the opposite. That ain't what you told me. Like even when they was on Piece of Panel, Brian was saying, and I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna let you jump in. But even on Piece of Panel, Ro was saying shit like the only thing I ever said to you about Shakim, because Brian keeps insinuating that Ro is telling him some deep dark secrets, like some juicy ass tea about Shakim. And Ro's like, I ain't never told you anything about Shakim besides like the plane tickets, stuff about the trip, things like that. And if he did tell him something really deep and really juicy, Brian ain't really telling it. So I'm beginning to wonder if he did, in fact, tell Brian anything. You know what I'm saying? Because all this shit, y'all out here saying all this shit, spreading all this tea, and you can't. What did he tell you about Shakim? I'm confused. I'm in confusion in my Brianna Simone voice.
Child, I'm gonna say this. Now there's a possibility where Brian could be getting this from. Now, I'm not saying this is true. I have heard that some folks will sleep with people with those three letters as long as they're undetectable. You know, they got that new medicine nowadays, and the chances of catching it are slim. And maybe he got tested, he good, you know. But that would lead somebody else to believe maybe you got exposed, if you get what I mean. Or it could be like Rose said, it was way before he ever contracted, you know, whatever the three letters. But how we know? And boy, Shakim, woo, he been catching it all over these streets, chat. Woo. Have you
I
heard
don't
all the
know.
stuff on him, child?
What all is going on with Shakim?
Child, not only this was that ZX just let out today, right? They did a contest over there on Buddy Lee's channel, and Big Man and Shakim went back and forth. Shakim played the same songs, child, that he been playing all along.
I
No new
saw that.
content.
I saw that, and the people see. I wasn't there in live. I had to watch the replay, but I saw that, and in the chat, people were saying, "We already heard this before. We already heard this one before."
And then Big Man what? I mean, Big Man came with new stuff, and he was on beat, and poor Shakim was not on beat again. And we need to help that, but that brother need help staying on beat. I
You know
love you,
what?
buddy.
I want to say shout out to Big Man TV for winning the rap battle, even though I couldn't understand a motherfucking thing he was saying. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie. I'm very fond of me some Big Man, but shit, I was like,
what
huh?
you say? Child, I was watching
What?
a movie with my man trying to
No,
watch that.
I was like, what the fuck? But it sounded good.
It sounded good. It did. I had to put the phone up to my ear, child, because I was watching a video with my man at the time. Right, we was watching videos together, and I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I was listening, child, and I was like, ooh. And then I caught Diva Tomboy's because I be checking her community wall, child. She gets all the breakdowns for a lot of stuff, right? And it was stated that Shakim been behind the scenes and been the mole for S. Hutchinson. Child, I don't know how true
No
that is.
way. No way.
Child, they say he was the mole, and then on Lemons, they say Shakim told Lemon to watch out for Ness, but Lemon said it wasn't as bad as he was making it seem, but he told him look out. I'm like, child, I think Ness be looking out for Shakim. That's the case, child. Woo, baby.
Let me tell you something. Who is he? What? Where is he molding though? Like it.
I don't know if he's molding in Pettyville or if he's molding in the finessers or what, like what information, because ain't nobody released any text messages, might I add, or phone calls, that he supposedly has been telling behind the scenes. But there's a big ruckus saying that he been telling stuff behind the scenes, child. Talking to different camps.
Wow. Well, you know what? I heard the other day that somebody don't even think he's going on the trip.
Yeah, I heard
I
that
heard
too.
from somebody else they don't even think it's gonna be a trip. Somebody said Ness said that if they don't take the trip, she's gonna get all the money or something that's supposed to be spent on the trip.
Child, what I think it's gonna come down to, it's gonna come down to poor. It's just gonna be Lemon, Lolo, and Ness, so that's it. And intrinsic, that's it. That's all it's gonna be. Like everybody else gonna get chunked out because Tiny Elvis has been. It's his name. I got to give him credit on this. I don't know what he's doing, but he's got his name ringing in the streets. Oh,
Child.
there's just Kimmy. Hey, girl.
Hey, Just Kimmy, what's up? I saw your show the other day, girl. I don't know if you saw me in the chat because you had like 2,000,000,003 people in the chat. So I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, though, girl. But I was in your chat and she had a good live yesterday. I was like, where the fuck Kimmy come from? Kimmy just came out the blue with the recap to the recap. I was like, okay.
She be popping up out of nowhere. You gotta catch her when she pop up. It's like a mysterious thing. It's like all of a sudden she pop up and then she disappear again for 2 weeks. So you gotta catch her when you can.
I was in Kimmy chat. I don't know if he was there, but in the chat I said taking notes because Kimmy started giving like little, I don't want to say tips, But basically, why are y'all letting content creators do this? And why y'all letting people do this? And y'all subscribers, basically subscribers matter. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. I was like, yeah, like why do people be allowing people to do this and say this and treat them like this and da 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 da? I don't get it. Because I don't treat my people bad. I don't treat my people bad. I treat people exactly how I would like to fucking be treated. Now, I'll just leave that right there. If you're a mole or if you somebody like that who don't like me, that's different. But just for my, supporters and shit, I try to treat everybody the same. And that's whether you a member or just a subscriber or, what I'm saying, Charlie? But yes, girl, I'm like, it's a lot going on. As far as Shakim, he is getting it from every which way. He is like the lone survivor. Hold up, is there any other Umar people still around?
I see conscious energy pop up every once in a while in different chats, and so I mean, I don't really see a lot of some of the other ones, and and let's say a little, I'm gonna say this because Envy from I think it was Envy, if I'm mistaken, had surgery. So I'm just gonna say, I hope you feel well. I hope the surgery went well, everything right. But I think it was Envy. It might have been MBK. I think it was Envy though. I swear, because it was on Lemons that I found out about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't he a mod for Shakim? I mean Lemon.
Child, don't get me the line.
Child, I don't know. Somebody has surgery, and I'm praying for you, child. That's all I know.
Shit, don't get me the line. Shit, sometimes you pray for these motherfuckers with their surgeries. They get on here and cuss all of us out. So shit, I'm gonna keep my prayers to myself.
Okay, but you know me and my good heart, child. But I've been seeing Shakim catching from all sides lately. I'm like, ooh, child. Hey, they say that it'll pile up on this. What I see happening is that Shakim visited. He ain't learned nothing about staying out them back chats. Watch what you say. Stay off them phones, child. Because you know what they gonna do if they find out he been talking mess on all three of them. They'll come together, even though they don't like each other, to jump him. He don't know this sector, child.
The revelations. What is, Lord? If he ain't left yet, and he's really been behind the scenes doing all kind of fuck shit, I'll be leaving right now. Like deuces. I have fun.
I'll be running like I stole something, child.
I have fun because the thing about with him is this is just me personally, but I still don't see what people see in him. But I don't get it. I really don't get it because I don't think he's funny. I think he's a habitual liar. And he desperately wants to be beef sector, which will never happen. I don't care if he's been over here 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You will still never be beef sector. Don't nobody really fucking like you, dude. And it's like I don't know. He
wants to be accepted so bad that he's willing to do anything for
it. But he's doing it the wrong way. Yes. Like from the jump, he's always done it the wrong way. Just like some of them other ones, they did it the wrong way. Motherfuckers have came to this sector from an adjacent sector, and they were able to come over here, commingle with us, even get numbers off of us, cash apps. They do they commentary on us and other sectors, and they're fine. We either like them or not. But it's they always say it's a certain way you have to come into a sector. And it's definitely not just come in here trying to tear down motherfuckers or try to beef with people that you don't even fucking know. Like that shit that he did when Shell and him was on the panel. I don't care how some people feel about either one of them, but he should have stayed out of that shit. Like he really should have stayed out of that shit. Let the ladies beef or do what they was doing, but there was no reason for him to even jump in that.
Like, them two big dragons, they don't need nobody else. They can do it themselves. Trust me.
Yeah, they don't need your help or nobody else's.
Now, I could see if it was somebody that didn't bother nobody and is not a dragger, maybe. But even then, that's between two women. If the other person can't handle it, leave it alone. You ain't been here long enough to know the history of these people. You get what I'm saying? You ain't been here long enough to know who you messing with, who you ain't messing with. When he came in, he was starting drama, which is not the way to do it. Like I've said before, I went into other sectors, right? And when I go into those sectors, I sit back, I join the chat, I don't pop on that panel. I get to know everybody. I get to know who the players are, who's beefing with who don't like who at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say one wrong thing in another sector, they all gonna pile on you, even if they beefing with each other at that time. Because it
Exactly.
and he's
That's
playing a
exactly what they
dangerous
did.
game.
And that's exactly what they did over here. And Machiavelli too. What's up, Machiavelli? What's
Hey,
up? Did I say
Machiavelli.
everybody in the chat? I think I spoke to everybody in the chat. What's up, Roxy? How you doing? But Tebe member, what up, members? Hey, Tebe, thank you for being a member, and as well as Memphis T. Shout out to the members. But yeah, what was I about to say? What the fuck was I about to say?
Child, did you
Oh,
just
the comment. The comment. Let me go back to the comment. Okay, here it is. Okay, Machiavelli said him and Lemon gossip on the phone for hours. The fuck they gossiping on the phone for when they be on here like 8, 9, 20 hours at night?
I don't know, child, but if he, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna give him a little advice. I hope he rewatches this replay. If he ain't here in the clouds, be careful when you're in opposing camps talking crap on the other one, because here's something you may not know about the beef sector. If you're in Bree's camp and you're in Ness's camp, right? Let's just use those two because that's where he's mostly at, right? And you talk mess about Ness, Bree, and vice versa. And let's say they make up and they ain't beefing no more and they tell each other, they gonna flip the script on you and drag you for filth together. You're gonna become content. So your best bet is to stay out of those beefs.
Exactly.
Remain neutral. I told Happy Life the same thing. Remain
Oh,
neutral.
that damn happy life, happy feet, happy life, happy life. Sometimes he be cracking me up,
He's so messy, child.
and he be acting like he don't know what the fuck he be doing wrong. Like, I all I said was, but Machiavelli said she needs to just wait a minute. She needs to just do a girls trip with the ladies and leave those to
Those
leave.
two Fruit
Oh,
Loops at home. Yeah, them fruit pops at home,
the
child.
fruity pie. Oh, who's she talking about? Lemon and Shakim.
I think so, child. I think so.
And Roxy said, "Laugh my ass off." Big man was sounding like wah 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 wah.
Not like the Charlie Brown teacher.
Yes, like the Charlie Brown. Y'all. See, shout out again, big man. He won that. He won that. He won that. But that was funny because somebody had hit his panel. And mind you, I was watching this on a replay. But somebody had hit Buddy Lee's panel and said, "What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is you throwing this shit? What's this bullshit?" Like they was like,
Hey, the chat was going crazy, child. That chat was lit up
"Oh,
like
the
4th of July.
tomatoes." I ain't never seen so many tomatoes in a chat before. And some of them was for Shakim. Let me just be honest. Some of them was for Big Man too. I can't remember which song. It was a rap, and he started off singing. I think that was the one for the ladies when they had to say something for the ladies, and he came out like singing kind of, and then he got to the rap.
Child, I was over there like, woo wee. I said in the chat that I was being messy. I admit it, child. I was over there. I was being messy. I said, if Big Man don't win this one, I ain't gonna be his YouTube lawyer no more.
Girl, I am so tired of seeing Shaquille looking like the motherfucking Pharaoh over there.
But
Let my people go. I was like, what the fuck? He's over there. Just all he needs is a motherfucking cobra on top of his head, or whatever the motherfucking snakes are over there.
he need to buy him one little fake ones and stuff. I swear, I love picking on him. It is fun. I will admit it. I told him this to his face because you know me. I'm scared to say nothing. And yeah, he I tell him, I said, I like picking at you. It's fun. It is because he lies so much. How many how many things that he's done did? He's supposed to have all these concerts, supposed to perform at all these places, and ain't never one of that came true. Did he supposedly had his job, then don't have his job, then going into education, don't have it? I don't know what's real and what's not no more with him. I can't do it, child. I can't do it.
That shit was funny though, because I'm up here like big man. He was just sounding good. That's all I can say. Even though I did not understand what he was saying, um, he sounded good. But
At
somebody,
least he
I
was
don't know
on
if they
beat,
weren't.
child.
I don't know if somebody weren't used to him and listening to him or whatever. But somebody on the panel was like, "If you could just stop stuttering," girl, I almost passed out. Because I'm like, y'all obviously don't know Big Man because that's how he talks, you know.
Yeah, that's just big man for you. Like if you understand how big man talk and how he is, that's just big man. Like, at least he was on beat and he gave us new material. Shakim was recycled and the Pochai was, even when he was rapping without a beat, it still didn't have a beat.
I didn't know what was going on with Shakim. Like I said, they both was getting tomatoes every now and then, but he got most of the tomatoes. He got the majority of the tomatoes because I was like, "What the fuck?" It
And
just
then
wasn't
did
even
you
giving. Like he wasn't even trying. Like I didn't see many rap battles. I mean, I didn't see people just play around and rap that don't even rap. It wasn't even giving. Like, and then he be throwing these parties or these concerts where he be rapping, and a lot of time he just be doing other people's lyrics and using other people's music. I'm like, there is not a. Come on now. I can see if you're one of those cover singers, but if you are a rapper, you make up your own beats. Like even if you gotta pay somebody for some beats, if you can't make them
child,
yourself.
they have license free beats that you can get off the internet for free. License free music with hooks on it, everything if you want to be a rapper. I have a friend who was doing SoundCloud for a while, right? And he was rapping. He was taking, other stuff. He was making his own too. But they have license free music that you can use. I even said this in another chat a while back. I think it was in Lemons when he was trying to make that intro video for Lemon. He was using a copyrighted beat. I was like, you can get a non-copyrighted beat off the internet for free all day, every day. And child, I said, Lemon, don't you play that intro video on your stuff and try to monetize because they're going to take away all your rights for that entire 6 to 12 hour video because you decided to play some copyright stuff. Like I checked mine. I made my own intro video, right? And I checked mine to make sure that it was not going to be copyright and did the little thing where you send it through the thing and it tells you if it gets copyright or not. I did that.
And what's up, Miss Ray X? Hey, how you doing, Blessed? Blessed said, I heard that, Blessed. Breaking news: Biden drops out. Surprised he didn't just drop, but it endorses Kamala Harris. Now, him mute. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised when it comes to Kamala. Probably because I ain't really heard or seen no hide, no hair of Kamala.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing good nor bad.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing good nor bad. Let me make sure I say that. I ain't heard nothing good nor bad. But I don't know, maybe because I don't know. I'm used to people in those positions being out more often, doing things in the public, whether it's community events or I don't know, speeches or traveling to go. I mean, like I don't know. I'm not really into politics like that, but it's like when you're in position of that much power to be like vice and all that kind of shit. I'm like, I ain't heard from her since day one. Like this, but anyway, I don't know. And then some people was saying like maybe a week or so ago, this was I hearing that she isn't like presidential material. She's more of like the person in the background. You know what I mean? But again, I'm not into politics, so
I ain't heard nothing and I ain't seen nothing. And I'm like, I don't know what her policies are. I don't know, like if you are into that, you want to look at somebody's policies, what their where their standing is. I have no idea.
I have no idea. And then she's going up against that fool. Shit, Lord be with us. That's all I gotta say. Who was that? Machiavelli in the chat said we're doomed.
Hey, Dr. Sophie.
What up, Dr. Sophie? They said we doomed, child.
Child, we just need to all say a little prayer and uh dear Jesus, sweet baby Jesus.
Jesus wept. Jesus wept. Let's get to hold up. You said something about Diva Tomboy. I'm over here on her community wall now.
Her community will be full of the
Okay.
tea boo.
So there's a community post she literally just posted about an hour ago. And it says start at the well, she's referring to a video of ZX. And she says start at the 1 hour 4 minute mark. And thank you, Lady Tia, for hitting ZX link yesterday and asking him, was it true what iBabe and Diet put out about about Diva Tomboys? All people have to do is ask instead of lying on people to be mean and nasty towards someone who hasn't done anything to them out of jealousy and spite. Lady Tia from B Sector asked ZX, did Diva Tomboys and you link up together to get Jay Wilson terminated from his job? And ZX responded, no, that was me and Nikki. I haven't spoken to Diva behind the scenes in 4.5 years, and there is no proof because it never happened. If I did it, I would say I did. And then Diva Tomboy said vindicated.
Ooh, child.
Yes, child. Woo, child, in my Paulette voice.
I stay at a Diets and Divas beef. They've been beefing for years and stuff. Yeah, that's I say that's they business because that's black sector business, and my little white tail gonna stay over here out of it because it's gotten pretty deep with them before in the past. So but ZX don't have a reason to lie on that most of the time. Like if ZX does something, he don't tell you he did it most of the time. He be like, yeah, I did that. And then sometimes he gets caught up just like the rest of us. But I believe if he had tea on Diva, he would release it. If it was if that had happened, because him and Divas had their beef. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he would.
Well, I know there are a few storylines going around. Hot ones. There's still the Honest Row. And there's still the one with, of course, Ness and, the Vegas trip and Shakim and Roe and, different things like that. One thing that I find so just, I don't know. I don't want to say surprising, but see, I don't really know. You know how it is when it's people on here on YouTube and they're a content creator. We really only know, excuse me, what people show us. But we also notice and have to recognize and remember patterns, as some people say down south, patterns, right? But with the Honest Row and, Brian's situation, like they were really, really cool. They were really, really cool. And then for it to come out, Brian, he got sick. He went to the hospital. He left. He passed out in the parking lot. He went back to the hospital. He had his surgeries. He was in ICU. He left both times, leaving the hospital against doctor's orders. And then after the second time he left, that's when he hit Jay Wilson's panel. We all know about that when he was talking about what happened. The erect the tent, and everything in the bed when Ro was telling him about some salacious story with him and another guy, right? So we all know about that. Then come to find out, Brian was trying to say that it was deeper than that. Like he just wasn't just telling him a story, and that he thinks Ro really wanted to be with him. Then Jay Wilson, he kind of got involved, and he was kind of like on Honest Ro's side. Brian out here, he just making it seem like you thirsty and you a thirst bucket and all this kind of whoop whoop whoop. When Brian, I believe this is what Jay was like. I believe that you're the one who really wanted to be with him. Now we know that they were close. They didn't share stories about each other, personal stories. Obviously, I mean, Brian knows about people in Ro's life who got the letters, right? So now we at the point where neither one of them is cool anymore, from what it seems. But the names that Brian has been calling Honest Ro, like they're supposed to be your friend. You know, when people fall out, you see how they really feel about you. You know how people say, "Oh, so this is how you feel about me all along." Like just the names he was calling him, like stupid, dumb, even the R word that that ain't even politically correct anymore, right? What do we say for the R word? Like mental. I don't know. I don't even know what we call it anymore.
Uh, it's shoot. I know the word, and it's going through my my brain.
Well,
Uh,
I'm just say a mental disability. I don't know. I just don't want to be politically
differently
incorrect.
abled.
Differently able. Let's say differently able. But I mean, he was just talking about him like he ain't shit. Like he ain't shit. And I'm like, how do you go from there to there in a span of like a fucking week and a half? And in a fucking week and a half. And then when that lady, Queen Tulsa, hit the panel, and she was like, Brian, now tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth that you have been jealous of Ro's relationships. His relationship with Jay Wilson, not like it's sexual or anything, but you know, Ro has always had been attracted to Jay Wilson, right? Even though Brian is making it seem deeper than that, like he was in love with that man, like he wanted Jay Wilson. Like I don't know if it's that deep or not, but we do know that Ro has expressed how he thought Jay Wilson was cute, handsome, attractive, you know, whatever. And then Tulsa said you also been jealous of his relationship with Shakim. Then somebody paid to drop her ass. I was like, hold up. Queen Tulsa is coming up here with the tea and shit. And then somebody paid to drop her for 10 minutes. I was like, fuck. But anyway, she did come back. She did come back. But then when she came back, thank God for Bree. Because Bree was like, please, y'all, could y'all not pay to drop her so we can get some fucking tea? And I'm like, I can see people paying to drop people that's just throwing the topic off, or you know what I mean? Or that's irritating or annoying. But she was coming up there to give us some tea. So anyway, when she hit the panel again, she continued. And basically she told, that's what she was like, you know, be honest, tell him that the reason why okay, you know Simon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tulsa told Brian to be honest because Brian has been trying to get with Ro ever since Simon was trying to get with Tulsa.
Ooh.
And that Brian tried to get between Ro and Tulsa's friendship by telling Ro that Tulsa wanted his man. And Tulsa said at first you was all against that shit because Simon was interested in her. So Brian allegedly wanted to be with Simon, but since Simon wanted to or liked Tulsa, then that's when Brian started liking Ro. I don't know. That was what Tulsa was coming up there talking about. Brian went in on Tulsa and was calling her all kind of names and dragging her, but they was dragging each other really. They was really dragging each other. But Brian was going in on her, calling her Arsenio Hall, Joanna Man, a horse with a wig. I mean, all kind of shit. And then that was when, in the middle of them going back and forth, Ro asked Brian, why did you lie? Talking about Dobie said that Ro got the 3-letter words.
Ooh,
So that's how they ended up getting on that topic in the first place. That's how
see,
they ended up getting on that topic in the first place. And Ro was so pissed. He was like, I ain't never wished death on nobody, but Brian, something horrible is gonna happen to you. I was like, ooh, child.
child, I ain't never heard Ro go that deep with somebody
He
before. But I mean,
was livid. Charlie, he was like, you fucking bitch. I mean, Ro was, I was like, what the fuck? Who did put this role in place for the other role that I'm used to? I'm not used to this role. I'm really not. But he was upset. He was freaking out, like going off on Brian. I mean, calling him all kind of bitches and just girl. I was like, ooh.
well, you could kind of understand that though if somebody accused you of having the three letters, brought up a friend of yours, you talked to him behind, like you trusted this person. You call yourself truly trusting this person and really thinking y'all have a
And
deep
that's what he told
friendship.
him. He said, I could never trust you again. He said, Brian, I could never trust you ever again.
And then they brought all this business when they got mad at you to the YouTube streets. And then was talking about stuff that y'all talked about in private, certain things that you should never say. You know what I'm saying? And I could understand him being extremely, because like that's putting those three letters on somebody's back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say when we heard what we heard from ZX, allegedly, we cannot confirm or deny, because putting those three letters in society, it can be a stigma. Some people may not look
Mm-hmm.
at you any different, but then some people will. So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, Shakim, he was really, really. I mean, not Shakim, but Ro was really pissed off. But see, now that you told me what ZX put on his community wall,
it
I
was a
had
video,
actually,
child.
yes, I had actually thought that Kwani was insinuating it was Ro, and then to hear Brian on Piece of Panel talking about, didn't you tell me that your friend that you used to mess with got the letters? And I mean, that's when Ro was really getting upset, like really getting upset. Like, I'm thinking, damn, Ro,
I got an
did you
idea.
really fuck with this person after or before he had the letters? Because Ro, it was just a weird conversation. If y'all missed that, y'all have it was really intense. I mean, they were like going back and forth, and Ro, it was like I I'm not putting no jackets on nobody. I am not, but Brian keeps saying, that ain't what you told me. That ain't what you told me. Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth. Tell him what really happened between you and your friend Jeremy. And all this kind of shit. I was like, oh Lord.
Ain't
Oh
that the
Lord.
same panel where they were saying where Brian went off on Shakim, saying that Shakim danced dirty for the gay boys?
I don't know, because this was like just recently.
Yeah, because I could swore, now I might be wrong, but I heard Brian go off on Shakim about how he did that. They say he was gay for pay or play for pay or something like that, and that he was doing a dirty little dance. You know what I'm saying, for the boys over there. Did you hear about
This
that?
was literally this video. Hold on. I'm sorry, I accidentally clicked on it. This video was just happened yesterday. It says a day ago. So this video just happened yesterday. So I don't know, because sometimes these shows seem a little, redundant, because we're doing recaps, some of the shit get recycled and shit like that. So I don't know, but I didn't hear that on this one, but I
It could
didn't
have been
watch
a different one, child. I just know
yeah.
Brian was up there, Bro was up there. I can't remember whose panel it was on. And it was one of those ones where I was in and out, if that makes sense. And so I didn't see everything. But I heard them two going back and forth. Like Shakim had jumped up there, and I forget why. But him and Brian started going back and forth, and Brian was laying it in, honey. Woo! I was like, he told him he was gay for pay. He said that's why you was up there doing that little dirty dance for us, showing your booty and everything else. And this supposedly happened on a platform, and it was Brian, Rebel Son, I think Honest Row, and something like that. I wish Rebel would, if Rebel was in the crowds, he could drop down because I know he'd give us the full tea. Is that my YouTube
Um,
nephew?
excuse me. You said it's huh?
Is that my YouTube nephew over there?
Where?
I thought I heard him in the background, child.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. That was me.
Child.
But listen, Charlie, listen, Linda, listen. Okay, when they was that damn Queen Tulsa, I don't know much about Queen Tulsa, but she's funny. She's funny because when she was going back and forth with Brian, she was like, since you want to do all these reveals, because Brian is revealing a lot of shit, right? You know, spilling the tea on Roll and his friends and shit that they done talked about behind the scenes. And so she was like, since you want to start doing reveals and shit, what about all those raw dicks you was sucking in the parking lot?
Woo, child.
Then Brian was like, nah, let's talk about you getting arrested for prostitution. And it was on the news. And I guess DKL must have played it or talked about it on his video a while back. And he was like, yeah, you and your white husband that you married to on that nasty ass Oklahoma farm.
Woo, child.
He was
See,
like,
Dr. Soapy agreed with me. He saw it. He did a little dance.
oh, child. He was like, y'all on that nasty ass Oklahoma farm filled with fleas and dogs and all type of chickens and shit. And why did Queen Tulsa get up and walk away and grab one of her chickens? Like that motherfucker must have been sitting right in the next. I don't know where the fuck she grabbed that chicken from, but she literally got up, and a few seconds later she came back with a chicken.
Oh, Lord.
And she said she started talking to the chicken.
See, I swear, I think that was, was it Pizza's Live that I saw that on?
It was Pieces Live that I'm referring to. I don't know.
I seen that live. I seen some of the parts of him going back and forth, but that was that live that I was in and out of. That I was saying,
You
I
must have been out when she came.
Child,
When she got that damn chicken. She was like, "Now what the fuck did my chicken do to you? My chicken ain't did shit to you. My motherfucking chicken ain't did a motherfucking thing to you, bitch." Then she turned to the chicken and she was like, "Did you do anything to him? Did you? Did you do anything to him?" I was, girl, Brianna, she was in her bed because Brianna was doing homework too at the same time. She was on there with Pizza now, right? Brianna was laying in her bed, was sitting up in her bed.
Hey, mother.
And when she saw, when Brianna saw that goddamn chicken,
I would have died, child.
When Deanna, when Brianna saw that motherfucking chicken, Brianna almost fell out her damn bed. Who Deanna must be talking about me? Brianna must have fell out her.
Deanna got that farm, is what it is. She got that land.
Did y'all's mother? Did you see that shit? She was up there talking to the chicken. Like, did you do anything to Brian? I know you didn't do nothing to that motherfucker. I was like, I'm looking, the chicken just looking at shit like, I don't, like I don't know what the fuck going on here. Brianna about fell out her bed, and then Queen Tulsa, after she was done talking to the chicken, she kind of like threw it, like tossed it or something. Brianna almost lost her shit. She was like, "Did you just throw the fucking chicken? Did you just throw the fucking chicken?"
Child, I'd have been laughing my head off. I'm so sad I missed the chicken, bro.
And then Tulsa said, "Yeah, I threw that motherfucking chicken just like Brian be throwing them dicks in his mouth in the parking lot." So I'm telling you, I was dead. I was like, "These motherfuckers ain't shit."
Oh my god! I swear that was the same live that Brian went off on Shakim somewhere in there, because that was a long live.
It was about 4 hours. Hold on, let me see if this is Lovely Love. Hold on, y'all. Lovely Love. Lovely.
It's me, girl. I'm just cracking up, just being backstage, girl. I'm just cracking up. I didn't even know all this stuff happened.
Oh, girl, your audio is crack-a-lacking. Crack-a-lacking.
I always crack a lacking.
You got on
It's
headphones
top
or
like
something?
dropping it.
You got on headphones or something?
No, I'm just on team mobile bullshit. I guess.
Well, what's up, girl? What's up?
None. I just came over here to promote me doing a natural. I don't mean to get you off y'all kiki because I was back to stage just cracking up, girl. I could have stayed back there. Um, no, just to promote Lovely Love going on the older women challenge. It ain't the older women challenge, but it's the natural challenge with Pizarro. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I might be one or two, three older women up in there. But you know them young girls gonna be coming in, and Pizarro don't want me to win no money. I need to win money for Vegas. Okay, I
Okay.
work
When is the challenge?
at 6:30 Eastern time, 5:30 Central time.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll be there. I think I had already saw that earlier. Not the advertisement. You know how they put the notification up. So yep, I'll be there 6:30. Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
I'm
Dr.
not
5:30
Sophie
for us,
begging.
said.
girl.
Dr. Sophie said I thought you dropped out.
Oh no. No, me and Pizarro, we got into it. It don't matter. That bitch gonna let me up. Oh girl.
Y'all two get into
Y'all
it all the
always
time,
get
child.
into it.
Exactly, right? But no, she was trying to tell me what was going on with this heat live. And I said, Pizarro, go over there and look at it. I really didn't talk about her. I really didn't, but this he did. I really didn't. I talked about Brie a little bit, but it ain't like who the fuck is y'all, bitch? I'm just trying to get through this challenge so I can get some extra money for Vegas. I mean, what y'all think I'm supposed to do?
I don't know. I ain't. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. I don't know what happened. I didn't see nothing. I don't know
I
what
know
happened. I
it will come out evidently, but no, I just went over there after I got off this heat live, and because she was getting bad with my ass too, and I had to I ain't gonna say check her, but you have a conversation or whatever, because she was going to the left, bitch, go to the right. I'm a right bitch. I'm not a left bitch. But we got that squashed a little bit because she was coming from my husband. Don't do that. Don't do that. But so I went up Pizarro, and Pizarro's like, oh, her people was saying that, oh, Lovely was over there talking about you and this and that. I ain't saying nothing about Pizarro, because if I had something to say about Pizarro, I say it in her face. Ain't no a. If y'all know me not to say who I have to say in their face, so I was like, Pizarro, go look and all that. She was just on some high shit. And I'm not gonna break it down to that, but they say we drunks. Well, not we. I'm a drunk and I don't understand what's going on. No, bitch, I do. And I told these people I still would be in that contest, but I already know Pizarro gonna want me to lose. But see, I'm here to win. I'm winning. I mean, if I lose, I lose. And then I talk shit about you, bitch. But
Well, hold up,
uh-uh.
hold up, hold up. For this natural challenge, it's a natural hair and face, right?
Yeah.
So you just got to have your hair, naturally cute or whatnot, and just have a clear face,
Mm-hmm.
no makeup, something like
Yeah.
that. Hmm.
Yeah, it's like that. It's kind of confusing, but uh, you can wipe your face and make sure you don't have no makeup on. Um, and everybody think it's like, oh, you so cute, your beauty. The beauty is within yourself. So if I could just show up and show out, I'm beauty in and out. So I don't think that was a challenge, but it is what it is. So, they want to be beautiful. I think all natural women are beautiful. You know, you got some that have their they dreads, and some people glow. Like me, now I'm getting older, and I have acne problem, and I'm happy with myself. You know, and nobody can never tear that down. So that's what I'm coming up there to embrace. That when you get older, the way you looked at 20 and 30 years old, you don't look at 50 some years old because your skin change and you might get this, that, and the other. But anyway, I just wanted to come over here. I appreciate y'all.
Now, Trey Lane said, "How the heck you get into it with the host?" But I guess you kind of explained that, like you said, you was really talking about Brie and not really talking about pizza.
No,
And then
I really
he
don't.
said, he said after cussing out the host, "Good luck." You gonna need all the luck after cussing pizza out, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna need all the goddamn on luck because she got me effed up. I don't
Hey,
agree with.
beauty.
All right,
I
View.
don't.
Be nice, View. Be nice.
I
I
love
don't
your
agree.
confidence, lovely. I do. I love your confidence, the way that you can authentically be yourself, and regardless of somebody likes you or they don't like you, you just are who you are, regardless.
Well, thank you, ma'am. But you know that comes with a cost. You
Yeah, you
too.
got a lot of haters, boo. Hey, K-Fit.
But you know what? Beauty
Hey, K
is
Fit. What's up, beautiful? Are you gonna do the natural challenge, K Fit? She comes on
she
natural all the time.
she need to. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm still gonna be up there. I'm still gonna do lovely love. Um, even though
I got
I
you,
cook
boo. I
some.
got you. Is
No, I
that you,
cook some.
View? Hold on, lovely. Is that you, View?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay,
Hey,
just making
View
sure we got
Beauty.
View and we got Mother up here. How
Hey,
y'all
mother.
doing?
You,
Hey, what's going
you.
on? Good afternoon, ladies.
Hey,
Good
James.
afternoon, Mother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Lovely.
What?
Lovely.
What?
You can't stack the deck against yourself. And then you just said the way to, I mean, because you smart, you older woman, and you smart. You said the way to win this ain't really about, because it's not about who's pretty. It's about inner beauty, and it's about basically
So
likability.
why are you
And
coming for my cards?
but that's what
Okay.
I'm saying. You're talking about it's about likability, but then you cuss out the goddamn host before the show, and then you gonna go. So
No, no. That was the start of it. Because you know what? Peace already had me. Hey, I didn't did competition with Pizarro. She done said, I don't want Lovey Love to win. And I get third place. So I'm bringing it back to her. Do you understand where I'm coming
Girl,
from?
I do.
lovely. I saw the whole thing from the beginning because I was in the live.
What
You
happened,
went
Okay.
up
View?
there antagonistic. How do you do that, lovely? If it's the goddamn contest, can't you just be gracious until the end and then talk your shit? Why'd you have to do
Um,
that?
do
You could have
what?
waited. You could have. You went up there
No,
and then you
no. I just gave you a little
girl.
tea.
No, yourself. Why you do that? You do that all. You self sabotage every goddamn thing. I hope you bring your ass up there and still enter the goddamn contest. But lovely, you just be working halfway backwards and shit. That wasn't
What
necessary
you
for you to
think
do
that? Now listen,
that.
Pam. Look, I wasn't coming for you, and it seemed like you coming for me for a little bit.
It don't
Don't
seem like
tell me
I
what.
am.
Look,
It don't seem like.
wait a
I'm
minute.
hoping you bring your
Hold up.
little rugged,
Don't
ugly
tell
ass
me
before
what
the
my
damn thing.
strategy is.
You of
Don't tell
all
me
people
what
should
my
always
strategy
be
is.
natural. Okay? You don't need an air drop of lipstick, makeup, or nothing because you just ugly because it'd be a waste of goddamn money. But I hope you do enter the goddamn contest, bitch.
You're lying to
Oh my
me.
God.
What you just say?
You heard what I said.
Oh, Child.
Fuck, everybody else heard me. Why the hell I gotta repeat myself for your stupid ass? I'll see your ass at the goddamn contest, bitch.
Now
And you
you
better
know
be on
what?
time,
We
boy.
made
And you better got that
amends. We
man
made
chopping out
amends.
on your goddamn
You
ugly ass face and your
rally
motherfucking ugly
goddamn
fingernails. I'm
giraffe
gonna be
looking
right there
ass
in the
bitch.
audience.
You got
You
me
get yourself
fucked up,
pulled
ho.
together.
I
Wait,
You
said
gonna
I
make
ain't
would
that
yourself
get to
Michelle?
your raggedy
make
motherfucking
yourself
ass,
coffee,
bitch.
lovely, and sober up to sit
Are
there and
you
look
fucking
ugly
kidding?
for at least an
You know
hour,
what?
bitch.
Let's have it.
Ain't Pam a judge?
Bitch, breathe. Bitch, breathe.
Hold up,
Bitch,
Miss
I
Pam was
thought we
trying
was
to.
beyond this shit.
Okay, sure.
You
I
done
know
brought
you
this shit
Let
back.
me
This
some
ain't got
Sure. I'm
nothing to do
good.
with you, Missy Pam. This
That's
ain't got
hilarious,
shit to
Taylor.
do with you.
She
And
just
you bring it back, and I
her.
ask you. No, no,
You
no,
are not
no. I
humble.
said I
You
left
are
you
not
alone
meek. You
if
are not
you leave me
ladylike.
alone on
You are
Shelly
so ratchet.
platform. And
Oh my
bitch, you doing some
goodness.
bitch shit because I like the
What's
bitch
that
that
growing
you
up with
don't
me
like.
as
I
a
like the
child
bitch
and
that you
then
don't
you
like.
get me as
Okay,
a parent is
let's
just
Can
go,
I ask?
bitch.
lovely.
Can I ask a
I bet
question?
the parent teacher conference is
Let's
just
go,
so
bitch.
great.
Now
Hold
you done
up,
got,
hold up.
boy,
Who's
you got me
the
walking about my little bitty ass apartment, bitch. You
Oh,
I
got
got
me
way
going
too
on.
much
Let's
testosterone
go.
in your ass.
Let's go. You know
And
what?
do
Fuck
you
you,
have
bitch.
me? How about
I
that?
don't know.
Just put
Keep
the
playing for your keep playing in your pussy for 20 goddamn years, bitch. You ain't never had a nigga
Hey,
lay up
hey,
against you
Bitch, you
hey.
every
are not.
hold
motherfucking
up.
night.
How
And
we
you
get
know
from
what?
the
Keep coloring them
beauty
goddamn
challenge to
pencils, cause that's how you deal with your
My
pussy, bitch.
goodness.
Don't play
Hey,
with me,
hey,
ho.
lovely
Do not.
love. Well, how we
My
get
goodness.
Fuck
from?
that bitch.
But she was just giving you advice.
Man, she ain't giving me shit. That hoe can't give me shit, that old ass bitch. She could never give me nothing if she ain't never had nothing. She ain't had no nigga. She ain't had no goddamn kids. I
I heard.
really was reasoning and I said I was gonna leave this bitch alone. And here
I
she
ain't had
come
nothing.
with some bullshit.
Can
Okay.
I ask who
All
the
right.
judges are? Who's
Well,
the judges? Do anybody
go
know,
make you some
Mother?
coffee
Anybody
and
know?
get yourself together and bring your black ass
No,
up on the
bitch, you
goddamn
get yourself
conversation list.
together and quit
I'll see
cooking on
y'all
your
later.
goddamn
I'll talk to y'all
engine, you
later. Bye
raggedy
bye.
bitch. Get the fuck up out of my goddamn space, hoe.
Oh
I
Lord.
told you. I told your bitch ass on Shelly. We gonna squash it. You said
Oh my
okay.
God. Y'all be
I ain't
squashing
said
shit
shit
and
about your
rehashing shit.
motherfucking ass, and your raggedy ass gonna come up in here and say, what about lovely love? Oh, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? Oh, nah, bitch.
Who are the judges?
We don't know. I might lose, but I'm gonna show up and show out for the
Yeah,
older bitch.
calm down. Yeah, girl.
Child. Oof.
Challenge! Am I
That's some of
still in
that
my
inner
voice?
beauty she was talking about, huh?
Now,
You did
now,
some hey.
what up,
Oh,
Linda
lovely.
G? Hey, everyone coming in the chat. Hey, you guys. Queen Victoria says she's going to be in it too.
Oh,
And
okay. Good luck, Queen Victoria.
Good luck, lovely.
good.
Good luck, lovely. Good luck, anybody who enters the competition today. I can't wait to see all the beauty. And K-Fit, you better enter.
Oh, I am over
And
here.
Miss LA. And
Wait a
Miss
minute,
LA.
K-Fifth entering?
I
And
hope
you
she
know what?
does.
Lovely love gonna be right there in the house,
Yeah,
bitch.
did you just say that
Yeah.
K-Fifth was entering?
Is
I
K
hope
Fit
she
entering?
does.
K
I
Fit.
want her to. I
K
It's
want
Fit.
it's
her to,
it's
child.
about naturality and beauty. So whoever
K
is
Fit
the
gonna give y'all
judge,
run. Mm.
I
I
want
don't
to see a
know.
lot of
But
beautiful.
my hair nappy than a motherfucker, but it's curly. Okay.
I wonder if Dimples is entering. He don't wear no
Uh-uh.
makeup.
Oh
Mother.
shit. James, why you have to go there?
Dimples don't wear no makeup.
You, you being messy.
He been messy as fuck.
They didn't say a natural what? They just said natural.
No, Preserver said you can have a perm up in this motherfucker, so I don't know.
Oh, you can
She
have a
didn't say you
perm with a
good.
natural hair challenge?
Yeah,
That's what she
that's
said.
fair because some people got perms, but I don't think you should be able to come in with a silk press.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? Natural is natural. Okay.
Well,
And I
natural is
think,
different for different people.
oh,
Because if you have
okay.
an Asian woman come in, her natural hair is bone straight.
Mm-hmm.
This
That's
is
They
not
got
a
good.
black woman challenge. It's not even a woman challenge. That's why I'm like, Dimples could actually come in and really rock y'all's world, honey. If Dimples come the way she dresses Monday through Friday, Dimples will let y'all's ass have it in the challenge.
Oh my goodness. So
But you
mother,
Baby,
know
you need
what?
to tell me, mother, that
Dimples,
is
girl,
not a
you
female
listening,
challenge.
honey? Mother's trying to get you some coin, honey. Come on as you girl. Come as you are.
I thought it
Come
was
and
only
shoot.
for ladies, so it's for anybody, man,
No,
woman.
it's not a
Yeah,
woman's challenge.
man.
It's just natural.
Oh,
Yeah, the man,
And y'all better be
she
glad
doesn't
I
make the
ain't petty, because
medicine
if I
for.
was petty, baby, I'd take my contacts out and come and let y'all's ass have it. Everybody
No,
on the
I
phone
might
seeing
beat
all
your
my
ass,
contacts.
James,
I'll
with
come in
that.
there brown
I
eyed
might
and
beat your ass, James, with that. I might beat your ass with that.
right, girl. I'll come and pop these contacts out and come in here brown eyed and let you have it, lovely love.
Carrie said she ain't
Let's
for the
see.
day, mother. Carrie
I
said
don't wear no makeup.
No, I don't wear makeup either. So
I don't
you
wear
gonna get
makeup as a boy.
the beard or what they call me? No, the mustache. They gonna call me all that. And
Oh.
I got a pimple
Well, I mean,
that just
I can compete with you. I got a mustache and a beard too.
you
no,
done
you
put
a
some
man
toothpaste
though.
on that pimple. Do people still do
No,
that?
it's not a pimple. No, I was cooking fish Friday
No,
and you
I
know
don't
how
have no blemishes on my skin at all. You
I ain't
listen.
gonna
You
even
know
do
what?
all that.
Let me
I'm
go
just
get
gonna show
myself
up
ready
and
for the
show out.
competition. Let me go get these contacts out and get ready for the competition. Lovely love, girl. I'll see
Oh
you on
shit,
stage,
mother's gonna
girl.
join
It's
me.
going down.
Wait a minute. James, what? You
It's
gonna
You
do
gonna
going
what?
join
down.
Grill Challenge?
Challenge.
Oh yeah.
Challenge! I
Oh, you
love
got
that. I
oh snap!
love that. I
Look,
really
that hurt my
do.
throat.
Let's go.
Breaking news, mamas. This is a challenge.
Don't try to be nice now, lovely. It's too late.
James, are you
Okay.
about to
It
shake
ain't too
the
late. It ain't too
motherfucking
late,
table?
baby. It ain't
James
too
about to
late,
shake
baby.
the motherfucking
Let's
table.
go. Hey, and you know what? We need the pot to go up too, because I want to win some Vegas money. I,
You they
I
talking
have to
about
do
she want
all
no
this
gambling
shit.
money. She wants some gambling money.
Yeah, I do want some gambling money when I go to Vegas. I really do.
Well,
Lord have
mother about to
mercy.
shake that table up. He said, I'm about to take my contacts off and I'm gonna come for
Hey,
your
that is my natural. That's my natural form. Who could argue?
mm-hmm,
That's
mm-hmm.
true.
Let's
You do got so
go.
you do got some
Let's
smooth
go,
skin.
Trey. Let's
Mother got that
go.
smooth skin too. Y'all
I
better watch
love
out.
this.
I
Y'all better
look
watch
I
exactly
love
the
this. I
same. My eyes
love
are
it.
the same. You know, my eyes are just a different color, but I look exactly the same. Baby, I'll come in here and let y'all have that, honey.
out.
And I look the
Well,
Mother,
look
same
at
way,
K
like
Swiss
y'all call
message. That's
me
what
James
I'll say it
Brown and all that
again.
shit. Y'all call me James Brown. I'm coming in James Brown.
Hey,
Bitch, just
Bro,
holler.
you gotta
listen.
have the cape and you gotta lean over and everything.
Wait a minute, lovely. You know what my grandma used to say all the time? My grandma would be drinking her little stuff. Girl, and I was always her go-to. She'd be like, "Get down with your girlfriend," and she'd be shaking her ass. And my grandmother was a hippie woman. That is, my grandma would shake her big old ass and say, "Look what you get when you lucky."
Okay. I love your
Shake
You
it
would
till
have
it's
grandma.
loved
magic.
my grandmother, lovely love. You would have loved Miss Thelma. You hear me? My grandmother was a hoot.
And mine's
mother,
was
KC
too.
And
got a
she would
request
pick
for you,
at
mother.
people and say shit, not people, but me and other family members. My grandmother tell a lie, and I called her after one time. I called her. I said, you know what? Did you say so and so and so and so? She said, yeah. And I said, no, you know that's a lie. Why would you say that? She said, because I was mad at you. And I said, but that's not right. Like, why would you lie on me? She said, nigga, I'm your grandmother. You're not my grandmother.
That part.
She said, so what you gonna do? You gonna kick my ass?
That part. You
And then
feel
she
me?
held the phone. Like, you know, like, I was like, I just hung up on her. I hung up on her and I was pacing the floor. I was so mad. I was
Now you
so
hanging up
mad
on
at her.
grandmama.
I did. Oh,
No,
girl, I banged on her.
no,
Girl, I
no,
banged
no.
on
My
her.
little
Girl,
kids
I hung
hang
up
up
that
on me
phone.
too.
Bam! I hung up that phone and I was pacing that floor of my house. I was so mad. And then after a couple minutes, I thought about it. And I was like, did she just say to me, what you gonna do? You gonna kick my ass? And I start laughing. I said, she got a point. Like she did it and she admitted it. What am I supposed to do about it? Child, get over it. I called her back, honey, and we sat there and laughed. I told her, you're messy. You are so messy. And that was her. And she would just do stuff. Child, my grandmother was a hoot and a holler. You hear me?
And maybe I'm
Always.
that grandma because I get it. I get it. And yeah, I get it when you said what no, I really get it. And
That
it's
was
so
wrong. You get what
hilarious
you get
to
when
me. It's so hilarious to me that I'm a fool. I already
you
know I'm a fool.
So I
And
always loved
then,
my grandmother, honey. Loved her to death. Always wanted to be up underneath her.
but you know what? I bet you your grandmama told you the goddamn truth and
Oh,
real
about
motherfucking.
everything. About everything.
Yes,
My grandmother
yes.
didn't play no games. My grandmother would say, when I was young, very young, I was like, 7, 8 years old, and I come and I say, hey, I want to go over and stay night or so and so. She said, listen, tell you something. The fuck? She said, listen, you different. And little boys is nasty, and ain't nobody gonna be using you as no starter kit. You
Oh,
ain't going. You ain't going to spend the night at nobody's house, and ain't no goddamn body spending the night over here.
I know that's right.
So don't ask no
Starter
more.
kit.
Okay?
Tell me if we don't know what we talking about.
She was
Oh,
always very upfront. My grandmother always knew what was going on, and she didn't play no games. I got all my lessons, honey. So all that old dumb stuff, people buying dates and girl, I don't know that life. I don't know that
but
life.
you know what? I'm doing it with my grandkids, and I'm a cussing grandma. I don't play no games. I don't do that. And then I'll be like, "What's wrong with you?" Let me tell you something. I know who is who,
Right.
and I'm trying to pick it and find it. And 9 times out of 10, I got one grandbaby that is gay, and
What
and
happened?
and yeah, and the parents, I ain't gonna say who it is. Um,
And
they
then
don't see that, and they
right.
trying to make it hard. He's not hard. He's just a sweet booty ass bitch, and
Don't
it
say
is
that
what
about the
it is.
grandbaby. Lovely.
No, but no, that's what it is. So
What?
I
What
should,
happened?
But just
Oh Lord.
protect that baby. Just protect him. Just know
yeah,
because you
I'm
know
going
that
to
the
protect
world is
him,
going to
but
come at him.
that's what he is. But
Yeah, the world is going to come at him. So
they,
you got extra work to
oh,
do.
no, 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 no. My son is gay, and he don't realize that he's gay. I'm already seeing it, and I'm like, oh, bitch, you better shut the fuck up because it will become a problem. But I'm just gonna just sit back and analyze it. And
Don't
now,
overanalyze it though,
you know
lovely.
what?
Just
James
live
taught
it.
me how to do this. I
Yeah, just
promise y'all.
live it. Just
I
live it.
promise y'all. I promise y'all. James taught me this. Sit back and watch.
Hmm.
Cause remember, I used to come out like full blown, like bitch, bitch. Da, 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 da. No, he said sit back and watch. And then when I come out, they still ain't gonna understand it though, James. But
Right.
because it's love.
That's all you, but you got your work cut out for you because you're the one that sees it. You're the one that knows what's going on. You don't need to broadcast it because he don't need that from home. Just love on that baby. That's all. Because when he gets
Oh,
into
all
the
the
world
time.
will already come at him. So you just give him more love than you can stand at home. So he know that when he could always come home and be comfortable. And then he'll go out into the world and give the world what the world needs to kick the world's ass. But he could
And
always
guess
come
what?
home.
I watched my baby this summer. This summer, he finna go home here in a minute. Um, because my son and his baby ain't together, and I've been telling y'all, oh, I got to get off of here because I have to deal with my grandbaby,
Mhm.
and that's the grandbaby. And you know what? He loved me so much, and I told him one day I was cooking and I was on live, and I was like, "You want to see my grandbaby?" And he shook his head no. It's a reason why he said no, and I respect why he said no. You know, so That's what it is.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Love on
Because
that
I
baby.
would love to show him. He know how to cook like a don't know what. You hear him?
Yeah.
But I can show it because he don't want nobody to um see him or whatever. He's so gorgeous. He's so.
That's I mean,
But he got
just let him be. Just let him be. Don't push him out.
yeah.
Don't make it like he's nothing special. He's just like the rest
Right.
of the
Just treat him
grandkids.
like any other
He's just like the
grandparent.
rest of the grandkids. But you know that you got to do that extra little love,
When
honey.
he showed me, when he showed me, when I said that, when he showed me, and I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. He have a limp eye, but he's so gorgeous. He just got that one eye, and I was like, let my people. I'm not, He was like, no, and I asked him why, and he point at his eye, and I was like, you still gorgeous. Don't
Mhm.
let nobody tell you you're not, because he's
Nope.
a gorgeous man. When y'all see him, y'all gonna be like, I probably won't never show y'all, but he's so gorgeous.
That's right.
It's
Ain't
just
What
that,
nobody
Bubba's
perfect.
saying is be his safe space.
Yeah,
Be the
ain't
be
nobody
the place
perfect.
he when he's out in this world and people are cruel to him, right? You're gonna be the person that he come to and need a hug from. And all he gonna need is that little
and
hug
I'm gonna be
that's gonna
right
let him
there.
know he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got his
Yeah,
back no matter what. Because if mine come out either way, guess what? I'm gonna love him down. I don't care. I told him, I said, no matter what you fall in love with in this lifetime, I'm always gonna be your mom and I'm gonna love you unconditionally.
exactly.
And
Yes.
it's hard. It's hard. It's not, I mean, it's a hard life, but child, you got to live. Ain't nothing better than life.
Then living
You
your
pump
truth
that message. There is nothing better than life at all.
and living your truth
And then,
and being yourself
and,
unapologetically.
Right?
and I asked him, I said, well, since your eye is a little limp, um, your grandma gonna go on and do a competition to get some money. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, but I got acne, old acne. It ain't new acne, it's old. But I'm gonna get up there and do it. And I want to make him confident that he can get on camera because he's so smart.
Right.
And I'm gonna do it. He gonna be in the background, y'all, because he coming over here in a minute. But in the background, I'm gonna be right there, and I'm gonna get on camera for Pizarro challenge. If I win or lose, guess what I did? I showed my face. I told you, don't let nobody dictate your life.
Not at all.
Well,
And
I'm
he
gonna be
gonna be
cheering for
fine.
all of y'all.
He gonna be fine, lovely. He gonna be just
hmm
fine.
Yep.
You're
I
And
know I
things is a
am.
lot
I'm
confident.
a
different
fool
now.
anyway. I'm a
Things
fool
are a lot
anyway. You
different
just
now
don't know
than
it.
they were when I was coming up. There's things in place to protect your baby in the world, but you still got to do your part.
Yeah, but you know what? I always do this shit, so this ain't nothing for me. So
Uh,
it don't matter. They didn't call me ugly, ugly.
It's
It
not
don't
all of
matter.
us. I get called ugly every day. Every day.
It ain't what you, it ain't. It's how you say it, mother. It ain't what they call you. It's what you answer to.
Absolutely.
What you answer
And
to?
I just laugh. Like, they call me ugly and they know good and well they dealing with a bad bitch.
Hey, lovely love. They got a question for you. They said, "Do you call him that when he's there?"
Call him what?
You said you told him, he got a limp eye.
No, I
I
do him like I do the rest of my grandbabies. I got 8 of them. If he fuck up, I'll be like, pick that shit up. I do shit like that, but no.
You got 8 of them now, lovely.
Yeah, I got 8 grandbabies.
Wow.
Whoa, you be busy over there, child. Ooh, eight.
Well, no, I just got him for the summer. The other ones I got like down here in Texas. I got 3. I
I didn't
got 4
realize
down
you was a
here,
grandpa
and
8
then the
times
rest is
already.
no, the rest is up in Wisconsin. That's where really I'm from.
Grandma 8 times. Go ahead, lovely.
I still got one. I got one, and I be telling them wait at least like 5 more years to have another one, and he's three. They be like 5 more years, mom. I'm like, yeah, let's get him in. Graduated from kindergarten. They be like,
It
we.
do
I
seem
think
like
I
when they
think my
start
kids
coming,
are
they start
done. I think they done right now. I think they done. I think they done, kids.
What would you say,
coming.
mother?
After it seems like when they start coming, they just start coming. Boom, 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 boom. You be
They
looking next
start
year.
multiplying because when I started having that 17, 19, 21. I was done at 3. That was 21. I had all 3 of my kids at 21. That's why this body is still snatched. Uh,
Oh
and
my
that's
goodness.
why these folks mad at me. Don't get mad at me because I ain't big.
When I
I
had my
found
first
out.
grandbaby, when they told me they was pregnant, I was scared because, like mother said, sometimes after that one, it's like a domino effect. Like, oh God, am I gonna have another one in a year or 2 or 3? I'm begging them, please practice precaution. Then I'm telling my other son, please don't do this to me, please, because I always ask my boys, mother only got 2 boys. And I said, I always ask them to at least wait till you like 24 before you have your first baby. And the
Yeah,
first one waited till he was 24, and the second one is 23. Still no baby in sight. So I'm like, y'all done gave me that at least. That's all I asked. All I wanted was them for to get through college, get through school, live a little bit, travel a little bit before they
right.
start making babies. So they gave me that. So I got what I asked for.
But my boys gave me more. My daughter only have one daughter. She only have one kid. I really want her to do 2. She was like, I ain't doing this no more. It hurted too bad for her.
I be like,
Um,
you ain't gotta have them if you don't want to. Come on,
I
I ain't
found
one of those
out.
grandmas be like, please give me a baby. Nope, that ain't me.
Yeah, I was asking her like that. I was like, please give me a grandbaby. Now she had one. I said, give me one more. She was like, I'm done. And she tied her tubes, and I was pissed. I was really pissed. But she in her 30s, so I was really pissed because I was like, please have one more. She was like, mm-mm.
I'd be so happy. Okay, only get one, and I can spoil them all by myself. Okay.
So lovely, you probably old enough to be my mama because me and your daughter almost at the same age. I found out when I was 20 years old, my only child that I have. I found out on my 20th birthday I was pregnant with him.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I was like, happy birthday to me.
Okay, last time. No more gifts, honey.
Yeah, I didn't get no more gifts.
That's it, because don't nobody give you no gifts no more. They give gifts for the baby.
Uh-huh.
Don't they? Say it again, James.
Yeah, when you
That's
have
what I
babies,
heard.
you don't get
We
no more
get a
gifts.
gift for the babies. You count it out.
Yep, no more Christmas. No
Oh,
more.
that
Mm-mm.
child is so spoiled, being the only child, and he was a miracle baby at that. He was a 27 weeker. Oh yeah, that child is spoiled, beyond spoiled.
Mm-mm. If my son call and ask me for any money, I'd be like, "Who's it for? My baby? What do he need?" I'm like, "Why is you calling
Now
me?"
my grandkids be like, Grandma, I need this, I need that. And I'll be like,
He be
bitch,
like,
I'm
"Yes for
broke.
him." He be like, "Yes for him. He need $50, mom." I'm like, "Mm-hmm."
But I go to the football games, soccer games, I go through all that. And I'll be like, when y'all make it rich, I might be on a cane, but could y'all please look out for me? That's all I do. I
You
mean,
I
I
might be on a cane, honey. It could be next week, honey. You
Girl,
never heard of
you
Chinese
better
stores?
keep on gambling.
that's what I'm trying to do. Shit, I'm trying to make some millions for my babies. I don't even know if I'll make a million, but I'm going to Vegas and I'm going to have a good time. At the end of our trip with YouTube, um, yeah, if I catch some shit, I'm going to record it. Sure enough.
No, you'll take it. Your husband's going to Vegas with you too, lovely.
Yeah, we're going to be in Vegas the whole week. And then
Oh,
at the
okay.
end of the week, that's when I made it okay for Babe to say, because he don't like YouTube at all. Y'all
Right.
trust me. So I was like, well, Babe, at the end of the week, can we do, can I get on YouTube and show us gambling? he don't even know that if I see some goddamn body, I'ma tape the shit. But he don't know that part. But he said it's cool for us to tape when we gamble or something at the end, because we're not gonna gamble the whole
No, you
week.
ain't gotta go live. You can record. You always have the option to record and post when you get back home. I
Mhm.
know I don't go live usually when I'm on vacation and stuff. I'm up there and say I don't go nowhere. You're right, I don't go nowhere. Whatever y'all say. I don't have no camera in my goddamn face when I'm out and about. I be
But
trying to
you
live,
know, but
live that shit and be
I'm
at
on my
home.
new channel now.
That's all right.
Lovely.
You can post it after you get home. It
Okay.
don't have to be
Yeah,
right
just do
at
some
the time.
uploads. Hmm.
Yeah, it don't have to be posted. It don't have to be live. Just think about that. I mean, you
And I
got to do
think
it out.
the when you put the video out, it makes more revenue than going live, if it makes sense.
If that's your kind of, it really depends on who your people are. For me, yes, my replay value is better than my live because that's how my people are. My people are conditioned to me being that person. They know when I do something, you're not going to get it as it's happening. You're
So
not going to
what
get
you, James, I want to ask you something.
it. Uh-huh.
What do you think about Ness doing all this? You think it's bullshit? Because I do. Um, Instead of shutting her fucking mouth and let it ride.
Well, I think everything involved with Ness is bullshit. But yeah,
If
I
I
think
was her, I'd have did like SB and just popped up out of nowhere. That was
That
a good
part.
move on
That
his
part.
part.
That
People was
part.
not expecting that at
yeah,
all. And when he popped up, that was like, oh my, you know what I'm saying? That would have been
Right.
like a, what do you call that? Like a, nobody knew about it to the last minute. They kept it hush hush. Then all of a sudden they pop up on a live in Vegas. How like blowed up that would be
yeah.
all together.
But
But
honestly,
and the thing with Jay Wilson, it actually, it literally started from a conversation between he and I in the chat. He
mm,
was like, "Wouldn't it be cute if we go to Vegas?" And it just kind of literally on that, like you can watch that live and watch how it built from a little conversation back and forth with us. I'm in the chat, he's on the panel, and it built into this whole thing, into a whole event. So it was really natural how it built into an event, but it really was like a joke, like a kiki. It was a kiki. Like he knew I ain't going to no damn Vegas,
You
not no
done
damn
been already.
in August. Oh, I love Vegas, so I'm definitely, I'm
it's
always
gonna be
going to
hot
go
as
to Vegas
fuck. It's gonna
because
be hot as piss.
there's quite a few things that I haven't been able to accomplish yet. I've been to Vegas 3 times, and there's still a whole list of things that I haven't done yet. But I goes to Vegas early,
Me too.
early April or late October. I don't do them triple. I can't mess with them triple digit days. But
But
I
you
ain't
know what?
going nowhere to pull up on nobody. I ain't going nowhere to do that. I'm not that type of behavior right there. I will never forgive myself if I get into some shit by making a move that's so reckless, because that is reckless. Because you don't know how people are going to receive you. You really don't. And I can promise you, the people that I would actually go onto a cruise with, if someone were to pull that stunt and pull up on me on a cruise with t-shirts in tow and all that, there would have been a fight. There would have
Oh
been a fight.
That's
yeah.
what I was talking about. I thought
And
it
all
was
that chit
bullshit.
chatting and how you doing? It wouldn't have went like that. It wouldn't have went like that because you now pose as a threat.
That is true.
You're standing here in front of me. We done talked all kind of big boy shit and about how you gonna do this to me and what you gonna do to me and how I'm scary and all. No, you pose as a threat. You're here to do some damage, so let the damage be done.
Mm.
And the
So
first thing I
no,
think of when Mother tells that story is, you know who over there upstate, and I ain't gonna say her name, but you pose a threat when you come to me out of the blue and just drop down like, "What's up?" Y'all know
yeah,
who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names.
yeah. I mean, because what is what's up? What's up? What's up to
And
me
I've been said the
translates
damn
into
name. I ain't gonna say the name though.
that whole thing. I mean, everything I saw, what I saw, I'm looking at it, and Viv was standing there, and it's like, hey. You know that old antagonistic hey from Sean and them standing there? That's what they said. And that's
There's no motherfucking way I'm gonna go on my shit and you come up and I ain't gonna address you. We would love to see, we would have loved, well, I'm gonna say it like this.
how they would love to
We would have
see.
loved to see if Jay with the Sean Bradley like, bitch, what the fuck?
But neither one of them is going to do that because that's not either one of their personality.
No.
Now,
Um,
you know
Both
Jay
of them
Wilson
is
ain't
string
fight
puffs. Ain't
nobody.
neither one of them fighters. Neither one.
Jay Wilson I have to get hit or slapped.
That now, if you hit Jay Wilson,
we gonna slap him like the dog
I would
did.
not be the person to slap Jay Wilson. I'm telling you, y'all talk all that old shit. Don't put your fucking hands on Jay Wilson. I'm telling
Jay
you.
Wilson gonna take
I
your ass
believe it.
to jail. He gonna call the police.
Do not know. Okay,
It's them
believe that.
quiet
No,
ones
no,
you
no.
should be
I
afraid
believe
of.
That. He gonna
Jay
call him,
Wilson
but
will
Jay
get
Wilson, you're not gonna slap Jay Wilson and run around telling everybody about how you slap Jay Wilson.
Nope.
Now, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
I get what
I
you're
don't
saying,
believe
Bubba.
that.
that, mother. I always
But
believe
Sean
that.
Bradley is never going to put his hands on anyone. Sean Bradley is not going to get in anyone's face. Sean Bradley is not going to do no type of confrontational bullshit with no one because that's not who he is. Now, y'all can take my word for that or don't take my word for that.
I think he's not. I believe you.
He
I
is
believe.
not that person. That's not who Sean is. He's not doing that. He's not going to
And
do that.
that's not a
One,
bad
he got
thing.
things
That's
to
not a
lose.
bad thing. That's not
We
a
know
bad
he
thing.
has things to lose, and he's scary. He really is scary. He ain't Sean ain't gonna watch a fight, let alone participate in one. That ain't who he is.
I don't know. If I meet somebody cash at me and say slap that bitch, I might slap you, bitch.
Child,
Yeah.
Sean ain't very
But
slap
child, that
nobody.
bail, you better make sure they give you enough for bail and a little extra.
I know.
All
Exactly.
right. They have to give me enough
And
to
what kind
slap
of
that
cash app is
motherfucker.
worth an ass whooping?
But you
Seriously.
know what? I ain't gonna do that shit. I be just talking shit, y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
I
what
believe if
cash app is
anybody
really
hit
worth an ass
Jay Wilson,
whooping?
fight. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know. I
I
mean,
mean,
you're sitting
you
there,
know
you
what?
see people as a
I,
certain
I
kind of
like
way.
everyone. I like everyone. I promise you, I really do. I just be talking shit. But I like everyone because we talk shit up on here, right? But when you meet up with a person, it's a different scenario, like,
That's what
um,
that's what's been happening, but that ain't always going to be what happens.
I don't know. Because
You
if a
don't
bitch
never
that
know.
I don't like, they might get their ass whooped. Could y'all, if I go to Vegas and I run up on a motherfucker, which y'all, yeah,
Child, don't
I
don't
don't,
wind up
Hell
on probation in
no.
Vegas.
I ain't paying nobody to do shit,
I
but I
don't
will
know.
watch.
Cause
I
my
will
husband, they gonna be like on YouTube, like,
Exactly.
oh,
See, that's the
hey,
thing right there.
he
See,
need
people
bail
that ain't got
money.
nothing to do
No,
with nothing.
he won't do that. My
Right.
husband
That's
is
what I
not
was
gonna do
saying.
that.
People
So
that
who
don't
I
have
have?
nothing to do with nothing, they don't understand that. Oh, I just be saying that for the camera. They don't understand that all family members ain't created equal. How mess with somebody? I want to go up on Jay Wilson and have like a water gun.
And that's why Olivia said she wasn't going because she said her niece is about that life. And she was trying to
Absolutely,
have, and I'm the same way. My
absolutely.
cousins is ghetto. Like we are like
Well, I'm going. I'm
we
going.
yeah, we everywhere from Christian to ratchet in my family. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that listen. Sure, anybody playing? And nothing. You got something that look like a gun. Oh, that what we doing?
No, I was trying to defer from Vegas to New Orleans after all this stuff happened, and they was like, no, mm-mm. It's already booked in Vegas, and that's our family and friends that's doing what we do. At the end, I'ma do YouTube, and I told Babe that we're gonna do this at the end, and then we gonna go home, and it is what it is. Um, mm,
I'm
I
sure
just
y'all
don't
gonna
like
be
all that.
fine.
I
I
really
think
don't. I
y'all
don't
gonna be
like
fine.
all that. Even the stuff with like how Ness put Lemon in that predicament, talking about Lemon ain't going to let nobody get to her. Girl, if somebody want to get to you, they will fuck you and Lemon up.
Nobody
Lemon
don't
will
want
get
to get
fucked
to
up
her
first.
stinking ass.
Lemon will get fucked up first. Do you understand? If you got a woman who feels in her heart she want to get at Ness, if Lemon move the wrong way, Lemon's ass will be tore up first because you done already set the scene, right? Ain't no woman, most of the women ain't going by themselves. They either going with a group of women or they're going with their male counterpart. I don't care about Lemon being cool with the gays and this, that, and the other, and he's just a YouTuber. Lemon is a male. To everybody outside of this sector, he is just a male. He is a tall male. He get
Gay
in the
male.
way. Stop
That.
it. Stop it. He get in the way of a woman trying to do whatever it is to Ness. Lemon's gonna be the one to get the ass whooping. Because that woman and whoever her counterpart or counterparts are going to attack Lemon. And Ness probably won't even indulge. She probably won't even indulge because she ain't nothing but a bunch of mouth.
Well, I
I'm
tell
I
you like
literally
this.
do fear for. I fear for Lemon's safety. I really do.
I'm
I
hoping.
really do.
I tell
Something,
you
and
like
I
this.
told you I got a third eye. I got this thing that is on me that has to do with Lemon, and I can't shake it. I have not been able to shake it, and I've been feeling like that for the last few weeks. I just got this thing that's on me about Lemon. I fear for Lemon's safety, and I'm speaking it. It is what it is. I hope I'm wrong.
I
I
hope
hope I'm
so.
wrong,
I hope you
But
want to.
I'm gonna
but I
say
just
this.
can't shake it. I just have not been able to shake. I've spoken about it a few times. I can't shake it. I
Because
You're
he
can't.
right.
already got a target. That's why. He already got a target.
You're right though, mother. If he gets into it with the women and him being a 6'2" man, and let's say the popo get caught,
Lemon is six
that can turn
four.
out,
Ain't he
yeah,
six
6'4".
four? He
Yeah,
big.
he's the same size as my son and my daddy.
Yeah,
Uh the thing about big men like that, the police are scared of 'em.
right.
They
And
will
not just
pull
that,
a
it
pew
could go
pew
so
real
left.
fast,
Yeah,
real
it could go
fast
so
on 'em.
left. It could go left with people that's in the audience that don't even know what's going on. They don't know about us down here babbling back and forth with each other. You just got people in the audience. Like I said, he moved the wrong way, and you have random males that don't have nothing to do with nothing, and all they see is two women squabbling and a guy in the middle. That ass gonna be whooped. It just could go so left so quickly.
I hope he look
But
out for himself.
I think Lemon is a hippie ass nigga. You know how you have hippie niggas and tall. Could you imagine? He proportion. He's so gorgeous. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. If I was that goddamn gorgeous, and I ain't even that damn gorgeous, but to me I am, I show my whole goddamn body. Have Lemon ever show his whole goddamn body? He gonna be like dun dun dun. You know how motherfucker walk and have limbs is too goddamn big and hip too goddamn big? That's Lemon. He might have a cute face, but he's not that damn cute. I mean, he all right,
Well, I'm not
but
attracted to Lemon, but I don't, it's I don't have attraction to him at all. That's but the girls they say cute, okay, cute, cool.
watch how this happen.
But I don't want to see his whole body at the cost of him being stretched out.
Exactly. And the thing about it is a lot
Ain't
of
worth
people
it.
travel with like me, and I heard Cruiser say before, a lot of us travel with our shit.
Right.
And I come from one of those states where I can go almost everywhere with my shit. So
Exactly.
you
And
gotta
if
be
you have to use
careful who
it,
you running up on. I mean, you might be shooting by with a water gun, but some people is crazy. Like,
and not only that, you add alcohol. Alcohol changes things.
I'm gonna pray.
Well,
Cause
who
I
the
know
fuck
with
would put
mother
a
having that
goddamn
feeling, it's from the ancestors, baby. I'm gonna pray, child.
Okay. I think it's needed.
I mean, I would hope that she's
And
playing
these people
around with
don't, these
you and shit
YouTube
like
streets
that.
do not care. I promise you they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. You will be par for the course. It'll be a 3-day story and they'll move on. And then it'll come back and people will sit around and say, remember that time when Lemon got fucked up? Who's Lemon? Oh, child, he used to be on here with us. And that's all it's going to ever be. You ain't going to go down to history. You go down to history as the person that got fucked up at the Vegas trip.
Over some females.
Over some females that you wasn't even, attached to like that. It ain't worth it, child. Come back, they might not even be speaking. Him and her, they don't even be friends no more. And you done got embarrassed or they got hurt. All for
Yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm. Machiavelli
All
said, "Look at how she's calling his name and Shakim to come and defend her. I'm so disappointed in her because I really liked her." But they said, yeah, she's gonna have that man in some bullshit.
And
Mm-hmm.
she not even going to fight with the girls. I'm telling you, Ness tells y'all all kind of stories. If you just listen to her, it's always a story about this and a story about that. And I did this and I did that. And she's so well rounded. One thing you ain't never heard her tell you a story about. She ain't never told y'all about a story that she got into no type of fight. I said this and I said that, but ain't no hands never been thrown. So where did anybody get that she was this bad bitch? Where did they get that at?
I don't know.
Because she
Mm-mm.
don't even come across as a bad bitch to me at all. She comes across as a bunch of mouth.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people on here are.
I hate that stuff in real life though. When they all
Yeah.
mouth and no action, I cannot stand it.
I mean,
That
she
will
doesn't
make me
even
mad.
represent action. Like action, she don't represent action. She don't even look like action. All that old pseudo talk and all that old child plays. She don't represent
Yeah, my
action.
brother
Just
in the
like Jay
chat.
Dunn. Jay Dunn do the same thing. Jay Dunn don't represent action. And then you saw when action broke out, what Jay Dunn did? She ran.
You see my brother in the chat talking about, sis, you better let me know. Call her brother and others. Blackouts. Shit, our family don't play that shit.
Exactly. I mean, ain't nobody going to let nobody up on you. Now, keep believing that people is punks and all of that. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm whatever y'all say I am. I'm broke. I don't have no car. I live in a Section 8 house. I get food stamps. I ain't about shit. I'm scary. I'm ugly. Don't nobody want me. I'm undesirable. I'm all those things. That's why when I say I wear a lot of different hats for a lot of different people, I'm whatever y'all say I am. That's fine. I'm fine. Leave me alone.
That made me think of the Eminem
Mm-hmm.
song. I am whatever you say I am. If I
That's
wasn't, then
it.
why
I'm
would I
not
say
I
I
say
arguing
am?
with
I am.
you.
In the
That's
news,
my shit.
every day I am.
Yeah, you be
Radio won't even
elevating
play my
yourself, you
damn.
be clearing it up. I mean, I do the cleanups because I get paid for it, But do I really care about the stuff that they be? I don't care. You twisted it. The shit half the time don't even make no sense. It don't
Mm-mm.
even make no sense. And I'll just get down. That's why I be laughing through the cleanup half the time because it is a kiki. It's a
I
kiki. It's a
laugh.
good time. It's a good
I laugh
time.
when people get me. That's my favorite part. What you tell me?
Yeah,
That's
I
me
love
in the
my little
background.
persona that they gave me. It's much when I seen a couple days back that I supposedly turned tricks,
Oh
and the
snap!
person wasn't even trying to like troll me or anything. They were basically repeating what it is that they actually heard, and it sounded good to them. And I'm like, oh, okay, so now I'm a hooker too. I said, oh,
Are
well,
you a
good.
well paid one at least, mother? Tell them you're a well paid one.
No, I'm still broke.
Oh damn, child.
See,
Still
that's
broke.
why I laugh at a lot of these people on here because I swear to God, like when you come from where I come from, which a lot of us on here, we come from the streets, from the hood or
Right.
whatever. But I laugh at this shit. It's comical. I be talking to my relatives and shit like, them motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. They come to
Nothing.
this door
Nothing.
from midnight
No.
to midnight. Come to this door, it'll be on and fucking popping.
Yeah,
And my
right.
neighbor's gonna come out too. You
Let's have
niggas
a
supposed
drink.
to smoke too.
What they do? Let's have a drink. Have a drink. You trust me with a glass in my hand? You shouldn't. You know,
So,
Everything's a weapon, you know.
you done talked about their mama and all that, and yeah, okay, all right. You don't know who's playing and who ain't. Y'all just take for granted that everybody playing. Okay.
yep. And Machiavelli, you right. Let's be real. If you've been to Vegas, how many people you see with that shat Oh, that shit lower the security. Just shut the fuck up and you don't have to worry about shit. Exactly. Leave
Exactly.
people alone.
I
Leave
have
people alone.
always felt safe
Hmm.
in Vegas. Everywhere I went in Vegas, in the clubs, and I always felt safe. I never felt as though if some shit popped off, they weren't going to get it under control. I always felt safe, and I never felt like I had to be looking over my shoulders. Now, New Orleans, that was something different.
I'm gonna tell you, go on Bill Street nowadays in Memphis. You better watch yourself.
Baby,
Oh,
New
that's no,
Orleans,
Charlie. That's
woo!
where the majority of my family and my folks is in Memphis.
You know
Shit,
how downtown
they
is.
crazy. They
Shoot.
crazy.
They've
Shit,
been having shootings there and everything down on Bill Street lately, and
shit. I
it's
was just
stealing
talking to my
cars out of locked parking lots and all this other stuff,
Wow.
child.
they tripping down there right now. I was just talking to my cousin this morning, and her son. She's planning a trip to go to Cali, where our her sister is, my other cousin, this summer with one son, and the other son wants to go to our family in Memphis. And she's like, "Nope, I can't send him down there because my sister said they doing this, that. Her dad was like, "Don't send them down here right now. They doing this. I don't know what the fuck going on in Memphis right now, but
Let me
them
just say
Careful.
this.
is
I
crazy."
got a lot of friends up in Memphis, and I was up at the cigar lounge one day, and we was talking about this because my man smoked cigars, and he was telling me how bad certain parts of Memphis are. 'Cause it's been a couple of years since I've been there, right? I used to go all the time because my son was a La Bonner baby, but so I've been downtown a lot. Got a lot of friends up there and stuff. I just ain't been. And he said that they had cars in the back parking lot, like the people who work at the Home Depot, they have a fence around it, right? The fence wasn't cut, wasn't broken. It somehow it was an inside job. They were stealing cars out of fences. They've been stealing cars out of people's driveways, jacking people up in their driveways, all kind of stuff, child. I'm like, well, I ain't going back for a while. You know what I mean? Not to that clear. Cause it's went crazy up there a little bit, but
Hmm.
I still love my Memphis people. Don't get me wrong, and they
I
got
do
some
too.
good food, child. They got
Yeah.
When I
some good
say
food.
Yeah, Memphis food and
that's what
music.
my
Yeah.
people said.
That barbecue, child.
And we planning a reunion for next year. You know I'm the head of the reunion. I think I told you that before, Charlie.
Mhm.
But me and my
No, baby,
cousin.
I will come to Memphis and I
No,
ain't
for real,
afraid.
for real, for real, for real. I last reunion, like three of my friends, my homegirls came with me. They had a ball, but it's like every time we want to go somewhere, our boy cousins will not let us go by ourselves. If y'all want to
You
Right.
bar
can't.
hop, they will bar hop with you till the sun come up, just because they don't want you out there in the streets by yourself.
That's the
They,
state of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's
they've
why families have males and females.
they've been having shootings on Bill Street, and they used to never have that too much. I mean, there was a little bit of stuff that would go on. They would always tell you to stay uptown and like rent you an Uber to go down there, right? And have or have a taxi or something drop you off and just do the rounds or whatnot. Now they telling you just be careful going there in general and stay strapped.
Oh well, that ain't a
That's how
problem.
bad it's getting.
That won't be a problem. I don't go nowhere without it, like a damn American Express. I don't go nowhere without my shit
Ain't that
anyway.
something?
Shit.
Child, I ain't scared of Memphis. I grew up in places just as
Yo.
bad, if not worse. I lived in one
No.
neighborhood. The police wouldn't even come in. You couldn't get pizza delivered. You couldn't get mail. Nothing. Like nobody wanted to come back there. That's how bad it was.
Child, I ain't
I
So
scared to
love
go nowhere either.
Chicago too.
I will believe
Chicago is a bunch of fun, but you got to be careful, in Chicago. But Chicago's a bunch of fun, child.
Oh yes, I love Chicago too. I got a few family members that stay in Chicago, but my youngest son's dad has a lot of family there, so we used to go to Chicago like every year when we were dating. But yeah, I love Chicago. They be lit
Baby.
sometimes, but it's fun.
it's how you carry yourself in those neighborhoods. It's how you like. You can't be a complete dick, but you can't be real friendly neither. You got to be somewhere
Right.
in between. And they know. Here's the thing that I'm gonna say about the culture of those kind of areas. They know if you from there or not, and if you act accordingly. If you look like you a victim, shoot, you victim number one.
You'll be victimized. Right. Right.
Mother said you'll be victimized.
Right. When I was in Chicago, I was actually in Chicago with a guy who actually, child, he grew up in the projects, baby. So, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
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 The
So,
projects, baby. I know all about them.
baby, yeah, listen,
Mhm.
Chicago, honey.
I had a lot of fun in the projects here, boy. Growing up, they about to tear down the last ones. I'm like, damn, the projects, like most communities, like the urban areas who did have projects, most of them got torn down. Like in our city, over time, we still got some left. But yeah, they about to tear down the last project sector in our city, and that shit. You know how you grow up in the hood. And like the first time they tore down the first set of projects, people was crying. Like it was like
It's like memories.
That's their life. Yeah.
There's a lot of memories in those places because
yeah.
the communities when you live in
Right.
those areas are so tight knit. You know what I'm
And they
saying?
didn't start off like that most times. They didn't start off the way that they ended up.
Sure didn't.
The
Sure.
buildings were new and the apartments were nice and the people weren't so out of pocket.
That's just like a lot of the when the projects go down, like I'm
Hmm.
sure with other areas, they would recreate different areas for low income people. A lot
Right.
of them, like, do they call them scatter sites in y'all area?
Better sites. Hmm.
They could be houses, nice houses. They
Right. They go from like apartments to the
hmm
one area here. They're like townhouses.
yep,
And I'm like,
townhouse.
this is straight up the projects. I mean, if you know how to maneuver, you know how to get in and out the projects, baby, on foot. You know,
And it's like an upgrade. It's like a tad bit of an upgrade from the
right?
material. And the
And
like
when
they
they're
put
brand new, they do the
Lysol
stuff.
child.
They
Them
cleaned up
shits
one
was
of our
raggedy as
projects.
fuck. Like they would tear up the cabinets falling off. I'm like, man,
Baby, listen.
Child, they stole my mattress off my bed before I moved in and peed in the
Oh,
floor. I am not joking. You peed up in the floor. I am not. I am not joking. That
uh-uh.
yes, child. But then we had one set that it was so bad every week, every 2 to 3 days. It was you were getting calls out there, shots fired, shots fired. They ended
well,
up cleaning that place up and they renamed it because it had such a bad name to it.
hmm
And it's doing better now, but child, you might not want to be in that area at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's all I'm gonna say.
baby. That's what I said. If you know what you're doing, you know how to get in and out on foot.
Yes, child, because there's some places like during the daytime in certain areas you all right, and if you know how to handle yourself and hold yourself, you okay. But there's some places don't be there after dark. Don't even be nowhere because that's when all the mess start. You know what I'm saying?
Right on the north side of town, the projects and stuff. I know the projects. They know me. I got cousins and stuff over there. But now I live on the completely opposite side of town. Now I don't go to the projects. I don't know. This is just what you know growing up. They don't know me. They don't know my car. None of that. So I don't. I'm coming home and a girlfriend's like, "Can you drop me off?" I'm like, "But you live in the projects?" No.
I got too nice of
No.
a car now to be going over there. I'm just
I
telling the
went.
truth.
I did it one time. I dropped her off, and I'm like, "Okay, girl, it's like 1 in the morning." And I'm driving, and and it's always the people they know better. She lived all the way in the back.
Mm-mm.
Okay, she was in the back. I said, "Girl, we going deeper and deeper and deeper in. I feel like you setting me up. I feel like I'm in the episode of The Wire." We
I
got back in there. It's like a cul because when you go so far into the projects, it's always a cul-de-sac. You know,
that
got all the way back there. Folks was stand. They was out there. It was after 1 in the morning. They standing and they was looking at my car. I'm like, yeah, they don't know my car.
they gonna
They
give
don't
you a
know my
funny
car. They
look
don't know me. They sizing me up.
because they know everybody who come back there, everybody's car who come back
That's
there,
right. And they
and
know she ain't got no car, right?
so they look
So
at you
who
like,
is
who
this? Now I'm
this?
being sized up. I told her, girl, never again, honey. Girl, when I got up out of that old nasty piece of cul-de-sac, honey, I said, girl, please. Could you give me a ride home, bitch? I don't care if you don't never get home. You know?
It better be before dark, child. It better be before
I'm
dark, and
not
I'm
going
dropping
in
you off
the
two
daytime.
miles away. I'm
No,
dropping you off 2 miles.
I ain't going in the daytime. I'll take you to the entrance and you can catch a jitney or an Uber to the back. I ain't up in there.
That's like most of our areas where it was like projects and things like that. It was like this. There's this place called Mayat, and they got tore down a couple of years ago, but they were around for years, like 20, 30 years. And just like we were saying, you know, a lot of people from the projects got moved to this new complex, and they called it My Yacht, and it was one way in, one way out. That
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. I mean, it turned into one of our project areas was called Vietnam. This one was called My Yacht. It
Oh,
was eventually renamed Evergreen Apartments or something. But when I say it was like 1 year, they just brand new and they're beautiful. I swear about 5 years went past.
look like trash.
I was like, and it was one way in and one way out. It was so much crime. It was crime rated.
Yeah.
It was so much violence. It even hit the news once. It was just so much violence in that area. So it's like sometimes you can replace, rebuild, and you can still have the same conditions if you don't try to help recondition people. That's what I hate about the hood. They try to take you from one area, throw 200 people out of here and put them here. Like it's weird to me. Like yeah, people are programmed. Some people are programmed in their mind. You know, like I grew up in the hood, but I don't have like a hood
Good
mentality.
mindset. The
But
mindset. Yep.
street to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we will take it to the streets if we have to. But I'm not like mentally hood. You know what I mean?
I get what you
And if
mean.
you don't change that, it don't matter where you put people. And
It's
it's this
it's
happy life. Oh
it's
Lord.
the fast life. It's the money. It's the all the things that make the hood in some ways bad, because you have some good parts of it, like the
Well,
It
yeah.
is.
community part, the part of like having like family and stuff like that. But then the bad parts of the shoot up, bang bang and stuff like that. No, that's
And
the
it's a
part I
hood
wish would
everywhere.
stop.
It's a hood everywhere. People think,
It's
oh, the
senseless.
hood is the ghetto. No, every city has a hood. I mean,
Oh yeah, and even down here in the, you think we country, we live in these little like little shotgun houses. Do you think that we sit out with banjos and moonshine all the time? Nuh-uh, child. We got some places that you don't even want to come to. I'm just gonna tell you. There's
mm-hmm,
some cities I will tell you to steer clear of. I don't even go to, and I'm
mm-hmm.
from here. I'm like,
Yep.
oh
Is this
child, I ain't
Happy
going
Life?
over there.
Hold on
What
one
up?
second.
What up?
Hey, Happy Life.
Hey,
Happy
happy
Sunday,
life.
happy Sunday, church. Doing it all legal so we can fly like an eagle. Amen, amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Are you trying to
How
go
you-
CE on us?
A little bit.
Can I say a little something? Can I say a little something?
Mhm.
Goddamn conscious energy. But Happy Life, have you been involved in some bullshit, or are you being good out here on these streets?
Hey, I'm
Progress
being
report.
good. I'm being good. It is what it is. Right now, I'm on the chilling type stuff, so I'm quiet mode.
That's the best
I
way you
swear to
could
God,
be.
because everywhere you go, I'll be like, ooh, they be getting on your back.
I tell you, man, they made fun of me on the spaceship. They tried to have me like they thought that I was gay, and then they're like, "Oh, you gay? You can hit the panel." So I hit the panel, and
Oh,
then Bizarro Pizza started laughing at me and all this, carrying on, and RNY roasted me, said I ride the short bus, and did I get
Welcome
my
to the beef
special ed
sector.
pass or something? Like,
I'm gonna tell you something. Welcome to the beef sector. We've all been there, or as mother would say, sector. Welcome, because we all get roasted from here to Sunday at least once or twice a year.
so Pizza let you on the panel because they thought you were gay.
yeah, like a moderator named Dottie thought I was gay. She thought I had a crush on Big Man
Dolly,
TV.
you talking about
Yeah,
Dolly Games? Yeah, Dolly.
yeah,
She's been here for
yeah,
years.
They
yeah.
thought you
So
had a
she
crush on Big
pretended.
Man.
Yeah, she pretended that I had a crush on him, and she was like, "Oh, you can hit the panel." So I hit the panel. Bizarro started laughing at me, and
You
they're
know
like,
why,
"Oh,
right?
this is why."
Because if you hit Pizarro's link, that means that you confirm that you gay. Because Pizarro
Oh,
don't let straight men on her panel.
well, she did let a straight man on her panel.
Who?
Me.
Trying to say
You?
him,
Well,
Charlie.
if you, I thought you was talking about somebody else besides yourself. Uh, if she allows you up there, she assumes that.
Yeah.
Oh, child, that's so
Well,
Because
funny.
it's
there's a first time for every motherfucking thing.
you can
I
ask
just
Right.
don't
Mother if
think
I'm
that.
right or wrong on that. And anybody in the chat, Pizza does not let straight man on her panel out of respect for her husband. And anybody that she does that is a man that hits her panel, she assumes you gay.
And it's very rare that she gives someone a pass, which I
Hmm.
only seen her done a few times, I think.
Right.
And I
But
think they were married men, is what it was. They like were respectful and married men, but it was very very few. But most of them that she lets up there, she assumes if you like Shakim, she assumes he's gay.
yeah,
Right.
so that's
But
why
I
I
mean,
was gonna say Shakim is always there, but he always say he's
but
straight.
you know they say
Oh,
he
that
gay for
was
pay.
yeah.
Eh, did y'all hear them talk about the threesomes on Pizza's panel?
Oh, you talking
How
about
Honest
the
Roll
pride?
and Brian.
yes,
Uh-huh.
Honest Roll and Brian and Shakim. Shakim, I guess Brian was trying to say or insinuate that Shakim was doing something in a threesome with men or something,
Mm.
but Shakim was like, no, it was two lady. I mean, it was two men, but they both had sex with the women, not with each other, or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know, Mother. I know you probably follow this just like everybody else, the
Not
storyline.
really.
Not really.
Have
No.
you?
So, what is your
I
take?
follow the Roe and Brian part. The Shakim part I don't follow.
Okay,
Okay, so as far as the Roe and Brian part, though,
Mhm.
like they completely say the total freaking opposite every time. Like Brian will say, "You told me this," you told me no, but I told you it was da, 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 da." Like, what
Chat.
is your take on this? Shit is weird as
I
fuck.
did a video. I did my little thing last night, but it just is what it is. Roe and Brian like each other. Okay. And the
Mhm.
mistake that they made, which is what I told them not to do, I told them to get together, but I told them to keep us out of it. They didn't keep us out of it. They used it like it was commentary, and they became the new Heidi and Ness.
Mhm. Mhm.
But now it's a dysfunctional little situation, and it now has engulfed Shakim and also Jay Wilson.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
It's just a mess. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's telling some truths. Everybody's telling some lies.
Yeah, because Brian, he's saying that he knows a lot more about Shakim, but he really ain't giving us any definite answers. So
Right,
sometimes
because
I
he's
be
still
like,
he's not done with Roe yet. They still at the end of the thing with pizza, they both left on talking about I love you. I still love you and I still love you too. So they ain't done with each other yet. They ain't totally at Mad Day.
mm,
Look. If Shakim were to just come out the closet and say, "Hey, y'all, I'm gay," you know, and all this, that would be it. We'll be like, okay, fine, but he's hiding it. That's where the problem comes in.
we
No,
don't
I mean it's
care.
not a problem. Who's the problem for though?
Yeah, and we don't care
Um,
if he's
I
straight,
like
he's
Chuck M. I
gay,
don't
he's
have no
bi.
problem. Chuck M has been coming to my. He's never been on my platform, but he's come to my area ever since he's been here. And he's the one Umar boy. I had no problems with him. I didn't block Chuck him. I didn't block him. I didn't give him no fever at all. We ain't got no pressure at all. I like Chuck M. Chuck M is very entertaining to me. But he could tell me that he's gay tomorrow, and it wouldn't make me no difference because I'm not, I don't see it for him like that.
It don't matter if he's gay, straight,
Yes, that
bi.
don't matter. He's fine.
and
A
that's
As
how
child
our
long
is
as
sector has
fine.
always been. We never really cared. At
Right.
least I haven't either. I never really cared if somebody
Yeah, I
was
mean
straight
he's not my I don't like him like that. It'd be different if I seen it for him like that, you know what I mean? Then it'd be like, oh, you gay? Okay, come here, let me slide some dick to you right quick.
oh
But
shit.
that ain't I don't see it for him like that. So
yeah.
it just would be what it is. It just he just shock up. He entertaining.
Mother
He
said
is entertaining.
if he finds somebody that
I
look
mean,
good,
yeah,
he
I mean, if it was, I mean, that's the only thing that would ever change anything is like if I don't see it for him like that, if I'm not attracted to him like that, then what could possibly change? I'm gay. Am I going to start mistreating him? No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
no.
not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm
It
Yeah.
not.
makes no difference of his sexual orientation.
I treat all the boys the same. If you say you're straight, then you're straight until I see you doing something that ain't straight.
Exactly. And the reason why
And
a
I
lot of
don't
people
judge
have
you off of, if you come up in here wrong, then you can be treated as though you came up in here wrong. See, some of the other ones came in here wrong. They're talking shit. And it's like, I don't have time for you. Go away. But Shakim was just always Shakim. He always came in, cracking jokes and acting silly and making me laugh. And
Right.
And lying, child, and lying.
right,
So
oh, now he's a lying motherfucker.
Then
Oh yeah,
lie
Oh,
that
no,
up,
listen.
child.
like, and
Hey,
he's
that's
a
part
lying
of the
warrior.
problem. I think
yeah,
his sexuality would never be an issue. Other people have
not with
other
me.
issues with him, like lying and other things. But it's not. I don't think it would ever be anything like
And I
sexuality.
think he plays his hand properly. I ain't got excuse me, I ain't got no problem with it. I love the way he plays his hand. Listen, if you could find somebody and you could bump their head, why not?
Well, I'll give him credit on this. He's being smart and keeping his name relevant by the
Mhm.
drama that he creates.
And get money. Yeah, get
Uh-huh.
money, bitch. You know.
And
Now,
he ain't gonna let nobody
Ray
tell.
said he ain't giving him no money, but Shakim said he did give him some money. So I don't know. If he did, more power to him. You playing the game the way the game is supposed to be played. If he could get some money out of Honest Rose, he's supposed to empty the Honest Rose purse. Period. That's how the game is
Mm.
played.
That's it. That's hustling 101.
Damn right. Didn't I just tell you about my grandmother and how my
Hmm.
grandmother put me down on game? My grandmother, listen, I'm just gonna
I would have
say this.
loved your
And I'm
grandmama. I'm
getting
just
ready to get
saying.
ready to leave. Yeah, because my grandmother was real. My grandmother, one of the things she told me, honey, I was 9, 10 years old. Don't never be no free fucking whore.
Always be a well paid one, is what mine said.
Hmm.
If you gonna be one, be
And
a
that
well
was
paid
what
one.
that was. Like, that
Hmm.
was what that was. So I see it. I mean, it is what it is. And there are gay boys out there that actually like, more so-called masculine guys, and they will give them stuff and be buying them shit. I ain't never been that type of bitch. I
Hmm.
ain't never been that person. I'm the bitch that goes to the mall and get tennis shoes. I'm not the bitch that go to the mall and buy tennis shoes. I don't do
Right.
that. I don't do
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
So, but if you could find you one, if you could find a little gay guy that really like you, and you could actually get around having to do anything sexually with him and get money out of him, that's the game. Get money, bitch. I don't have no problem with it. I will laugh because I know
I will too.
Ro was a little bothered with me because I was laughing, but I explained to Ro, baby, it's funny. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm
It
here
is
for it.
funny. The whole situation
Yeah,
is
it's
funny as
funny. I don't know what I'm not laughing to hurt your feelings, but look, you playing games with the trade. It's funny to me because I also tell y'all that you can't date the trade. If you don't listen to me and you go do it, then you get what you get.
And
And
that's
it's
one
funny.
thing that Brian was saying the other day on Pizza Panel. Like, you always fucking with single guys. You always fucking with single guys. And I'm like, it's funny to me and a lot of people because it's like, you don't see what's going on here, bro. Like, you really don't see, and everybody in the sector sees what's going on between y'all
Well, that's
two.
why I say I see a lot of truth in everything. I see a lot of truth and lies in all of it. Brian be dropping some stuff, and I'm like, well, come on, bro. It's like he said this, and there's all the proof is right out there of what he said. But it ain't my job to drag you because it ain't no cleanup. So yeah, I did my little video. I said what I had to say. I'm not cleaning you up. I just, I see it.
Mm-hmm. Giving you a little advice. A
I,
little
I
I,
call it a little tap on the
I
hand.
would have got in trouble already about giving advice.
uh
I
yeah.
say sometimes on some of your clips, you're just tapping somebody on the hand.
Oh
Like,
no! When I'm nasty, I'm nasty. Kwani was over there screaming, yelling, singing songs, and be talking about me like a dog.
Mm.
I said, "Oh, you mad at me, nephew?"
I still want to say thank you though for not like letting Quani pull you and just saying I was doing something hateful against you for that Halloween challenge
Oh
because I
no,
was
because
not.
I listen. That's why I said Kwani can't give me no advice. Kwani too drunk to ever give me advice about anything. So I know how I felt about what I know when somebody's throwing shade at me.
I was just playing a character and I
You were
thought your
playing a
song was
character, and
funny.
I was laughing. Even when, but see, that's the thing, Charlie. Even when someone throws shade at me, I don't always get upset by it. I don't always react to it because sometimes the shit's funny. So if the shit's funny, all you can do is move on to you say, that motherfucker done got me. You know what I mean? That
Oh,
is
I
what this
laugh.
is. This is not always gotta be so you know what I mean? It does
Yeah.
not have to be. there's none of us that are above reproach. There's none of us that can't be a joke be made about. You know,
Mhm.
people think, like me and LSA, I'm bold enough to say stuff about LSA. But I'm also bold enough to get on and say, listen, look, this is what they did. This is how they got me. And I laugh. But they get mad. That maybe they be mad. Well, how dare
They
you?
got me a couple
But if
times.
it's funny, it's funny. Like mother, what's your friend's name really be, right?
Uh-huh.
So remember Charlie? I said I done made it, mama. I done made it because the first time I really saw some shade about me on the LSA, they said why the hood table look like a cross between Deanna and really BTV.
See, because they get at Willie B, and Willie B don't even be bothered. Willie B is not part of the beef sector.
But it was so funny because I'm like, well, I don't think either one of those ladies are ugly. So I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. So have at it.
it was so funny to me because I'm like, damn. And I'm looking at both ladies, like really looking like, well, maybe I can
They be
see.
getting me, child. I be
Man,
laughing. I be in the
listen,
clouds laughing.
screaming, and I laughed at when they was trying to figure out who I am over there. I ain't nobody. I don't do troll accounts. I'm me, unapologetically me. If I say some fuck shit, I want you to know I said it. I don't want you to be
Mhm.
upset and in your feelings about some shit that somebody said about you and you don't know it's me. No, I want you to know it's me. I do, and I've just been that all along. But they got me when I did the sewing video, and I showed everybody how to make the faux fur jacket that I made. That was blue. It was that light blue, and they posted a picture and said that I look like Cookie Monster. I fell out laughing.
No, they
Fell
didn't.
out laughing.
I would have came on camera with the blue jacket and a cookie in my mouth the next slide.
Listen. Well, wait. When they called me Uncle Fester, they let her call me Uncle Fester. That's when for Halloween that time on the gentleman's panel, because the
I
QB's
remember.
birthday is around Halloween. He loves Halloween, so it was his week to do it. And I don't dress up for Halloween. I don't do that. But they was calling me Uncle Fester, so I dressed up as Auntie Fester and came on to the gentleman's panel. See, I kikis. It's all supposed to be in good fun. It's all supposed to be in good fun. Now, when
Right.
it's nasty, it's nasty. I'm cool until I ain't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I get it. I get it because that's the whole reason why I used to be so entertained with the B sector because it was like people be on here, they be laughing, they be kiki, even if they were dragging, the shit was just funny, like fucking
Right.
hilarious. But then when people start doing certain things, I'd be like,
Dachshund.
uh,
When it gets dark, because I'm guilty of the darkness. But if you talk about my mama, I'm going to talk about your mama, whether she's here or not. I'm gonna talk about her.
well,
You
one
know,
thing I've always said about you, I've always said this on my platform. He don't be fucking with people that don't fuck with him. I'm like, it is what it is, Like I didn't hear over the years, mothers go too deep and for fire with the shit. I swear, I've always been like, well, leave him alone. Like what? I mean, you can't
right.
tell people how to fight. Like
And
you gotta
I
tell people
fight
off the bat.
nasty. I will go nasty, and I'm not going to take it back, and I'm not going to feel bad. And once we go nasty, we stay nasty.
Yep. I ain't never felt no
When we get be cool, and then we go back, we go right back nasty. What the fuck? Why we got to
Mhm,
work up to it? Let's get right back where we started.
mhm,
Don't
mhm.
do that.
And I gotta show you my Cookie Monster. You know I'm a baker, right?
Yes.
He's a good baker.
See, look. And I love my little jacket. I
I
love
made
that. Well, actually,
that.
I actually let, and it took a few years. I just did that like maybe 6 months or so ago. I actually let Really Be talk me out of that jacket. She been trying to get that jacket from me ever since I made it, and she has it. It is found
Oh,
a new home in Maryland.
oh, that's so sweet. That's so
She
sweet.
I
I
would
did
take
that.
a picture with it, say I got beef sector gold right here. Look at this.
and I
I
just said,
have it
"We're
too.
not
Every
hold
time
on
I
to
hear
it
Cookie
for."
Monster, I think of that cake that I make. Every time I hear the word Cookie Monster.
Okay,
What about Charlie Gold? What about that, Charlie? I got the Charlie Gold.
The who?
What?
Charlie Gold. like you said, B sector gold. What about the Charlie gold?
Charlie's part of the beef sector.
Uh,
Yeah, I was just talking
Ah,
about the jackets being sector gold because
He done
it's
threw me
it's
for a loop.
history red. Yeah, I was like over here confused. I
Yeah, so she's
was
one about her.
confused, child.
My eyebrows are still dipped. I'm like, huh?
Oh.
I was talking
Yeah,
about that jacket
yeah,
being
when
beef
it's beef
sector
sector
gold.
gold, that she can take credit for that as well because she is beefing sector.
let's
Yes,
see.
I've been here since forever, ever, ever, ever.
Ever. Mm-hmm.
I try to stay out of the drama as much as possible, but sometimes
Say, what's your name
Hey,
again?
hey, me too, Charlie. I be trying to stay out.
that's
What is
happy
your name
life.
again?
Happy life.
Happy life.
Happy Life. Okay. Oh, that's right. I've seen. Okay. I've seen your name in chats. Okay.
They be calling him Happy Feet, Happy Life.
Chat.
Yep, serial killer, all that.
Oh yeah,
The
Sassy calls
trophy.
him.
Where'd you come from? Happy Life.
Uh, I came from the black entertainment sector.
Okay.
And he found in from the black entertainment sector. You went to because you
Raw
started
beef.
around Raw a little later, right? Raw B.
Yeah, that was December of last year.
Oh,
That's when I met Robbie through that. Yeah.
oh, okay. That's what's up.
Then
Well,
from there, I met Hood. I met T Pre, and then I met Hood Conservative. And then I think I met Brianna around the same time, and then Binary Codes, and I met Nez, and then all down the line. So
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Just I think you didn't had a few kerfuffles in the sector, since you've been here, but most people over here are real cool as long as you. I hate to say it like this, but
Until they ain't.
yeah, I tell you, I don't want to say like you a little kid, like as long as you act right. But I mean,
Well, I mean, you're in the beef sector. If you come over and you rub somebody wrong, guess what you're gonna be doing? Beefing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the point stays true with Miss Hood Table. I think y'all told me straight up like, hey, that's fine if you rub one person wrong, but don't rub every fucking body wrong, or else you get kicked out. And I was like, okay, I gotta calm down here.
Oh, we'll all turn on you. Here's the thing about us: we may fight each
mhm,
other like the dysfunctional family we are, but if you make enough of us mad, we're gonna turn on you and stick together.
Exactly.
It don't matter because we've been together for so many years. You got to
yep,
think there's a history there. That's
Yeah.
like if you, Happy Life, being an outsider, just came in, all of a sudden you jumped up on this panel and you started reading Mother. Even if me and Mother was having a whole thing up here cussing each other for filth, we're
Put
going
it
to
on
turn
the
around
chat.
and turn it on you.
Put on the chat
Right.
Tuesday.
mhm. Charlie ain't lying. We be trying to tell you right, cause shoot, for the most part, I like everybody in the B sector. For the most part, it's like one or two that I really don't like, fuck with. But for the most part, y'all see me everywhere. I've been in the B sector, channel to channel. I don't know if Mother remember my old channel, Tanya's Primetime TV.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my original because I used to do nothing but TV show reviews,
Yep.
trending news, things like that. And when I first came around this area, it was the cliche Kaya and Maddie, but it was what it was. And Mother,
Mhm.
he was sometimes doing commentary on them too. And that's how I found Mother. And then Funky Dineva, I found him because Michelle A.T.
Michelle.
Elliott was doing a
Mhm.
lot of commentary because she used to hang with Kaya, or she had like got with Kaya after that shit had happened. Then she
Right.
sued Funky. So I found my way, like that's how I found my way around here. But I was already doing TV show reviews. And just after doing that for years and years and years, I'm like, I still want to keep that channel, but I want to start doing other type of shit. And I don't want my channel to be like censored and things like that. I just want to be able here to talk, cuss, whatever the fuck I want to do. And that's why I
I had a
created the
channel
table.
before this one. It got
Um,
gone too.
Mhm.
might and
Like
leave
the
it over
hood
here.
table, we fuck around over here. The other one, I still put up my little TV show reviews and stuff. But
Same. Yeah, that's what's
yep,
up. A lot of people, a lot of things to a lot of different people.
yep. And you know what, you guys? I just looked at the time. Mother, shouldn't you be going to get ready?
Oh, child, yeah, we gotta see
All I
muscle
gotta
fam
do is take
all
my
day.
contacts out. Shit.
You know what, y'all? I am so excited about this challenge. I don't
Go
know why.
snatch this money off of these hoes. Let me
Get
quit.
that
I wonder
bag,
if
mother.
Lovely
Get that
Love.
bag, child.
I wonder if Lovely Love is gonna get to enter
You know,
after.
Lovely Love is going to do it, and they're going to let her do it.
Oh, the natural beauty challenge.
It's
Right.
getting
Yes.
deep, man.
Look. I tried to get Lady Nika to enter the challenge, and you know what Pizza said to me? Pizza said, "Leave Lady Nika alone before you get cussed out." But
Lady
I was
Nika is not going to go nowhere and bear her makeup and all that. Lady Nika is the glamour doll. That's what she do. She enjoys getting in her glam. She ain't get ready to strip down out of her glam, playing around down here for no 2, 3 coins. She
I
wouldn't
think
do it.
she could win that though.
It's not that she couldn't win. Lady Nika got. If you ever see Lady Nika's daughter, you already know what Lady Nika looks like natural. Because her
No.
daughter looks exactly like Nika. She's a younger version, and she's natural. She wears her hair natural and all of that. It's not that she is a glamour doll. She literally loves wigs and makeup and lashes and nails, and that's
Okay.
Lady Nika. That is her persona. She will not drop her persona and come down on here. She don't do that.
I gotta
Yep.
say a big shout out to Lady
And
Nika because
again, for a few silver coins, she ain't gonna do that.
back in the day,
Uh,
I was sick with my liver, right?
Hmm.
And I didn't know at the time because my M2 mitochondrial came back positive, which usually means autoimmune disease, right? And so they was saying it could be this, it could be that, it could be the next thing. So I asked Lady Nika about her lupus and what some of her symptoms are and all that chat because they thought it might have been that. They thought it might have been a bunch of other things. Come to
Right,
find out it's something totally different. But I got to give her a shout out for, looking out for me back in the day and telling me about it and explaining it to me.
right. That's her thing. That is her thing. She's Purple Hearts all day. That's the
mhm.
she do what she do. She fight when she need to fight. She do Nika do Nika, but some things never change. She not coming out of her glam, and
Mhm.
she is Purple Hearts all day, day. No matter what, no matter what's going on, she about that Purple Heart for lupus. That's
Mhm.
what she
Yep. And
does.
a view said she made it 6:45. View, I think that's your time because my time
It's
is
Right.
four
That's
minutes.
5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. Yeah.
yeah. So my time is 5:45. So it starts in like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna go
Right.
refill my drink because I think this gonna be good. And a view said, "Get that money."
Mama said mama's thirsty.
Okay, View. I'll bring the drinks. I'll bring the drinks to the challenge.
I
Okay.
got the
But
popcorn, child.
a view
I
said, "Get that money, mother."
I see her. I ain't listen.
No, Miss Hood
They don't
mama.
get
Table and Charlie, y'all gonna enter the challenge.
Are you crazy?
Nah, I'm gonna sit right on over here.
Do you
Shoot,
know how much
I
they
I
would read my little white tail from trying to be up there?
shoot,
Are
don't
you
know
my
why
hair
crazy?
not.
on top of my head need to be
I don't know
combed.
why not. I mean, who said white
I
girls
think
can't
it
get
would look good,
you're in a
Charlie.
natural state? You come out of the shower in a natural state. You go in there, you turn the water on, you stand up underneath it, and when you come out, you are in a natural state.
Yep.
I ain't
You
getting
know,
Brad Field chat. I
I
already
was
been Brad
listen.
Field.
I gave out hints for people to be able to win. I said I want to see somebody in Zulu knots. If you ever notice, if just listen to me, I always throw out a winning
Look,
piece of for every challenge. For every challenge, I'll throw something out. I threw MU so many goddamn hints, to be able to win the cooking challenges. But she just be in her zone and she ain't pick up what I was laying down. But MU could have wore them out in a lot of the cooking challenges if she had just zoomed in
Mm-hmm.
on what it was I was saying to her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
MU
try to
is
do what they
smart.
doing. Do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And if any of our Caucasian sisters or brothers had actually paid attention to what I said, y'all would have ran in that shower and came on out, shook it off, and hit it and got up there with everybody else. There is a natural state to being a Caucasian woman or an Asian woman. Everybody, and no matter what the walk of life, there's a natural state to it. And that's what the contest was about. That's what the contest was about. If Nina were to turn her camera on, Nina would set this whole motherfucking shit on fire.
Oh no, she would probably win because people would be
If
like,
she
"Oh
would
my
just set her, well, it would end her at the same time though, because
yeah,
she lied so long about being black and she not. So that would, that would end her. But I mean, it's always everything in the beefing sector is about shock value.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
And I
Exactly.
ain't saying no more because I'm a performer. I'm a consummate performer, honey. I'm always thinking about the performance of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
on that, listen, Charlie, it's always a good time, always a pleasure, my doll. Hood Table, thank you for having me up, honey.
You are so welcome, and thank you for joining
thank
us.
you,
I appreciate
mother."
it.
Not a problem. Happy life. Should I keep my eye on you?
You see, look,
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Bill said in the chat that he's another row.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I don't know if that's
What?
a
Who's
good thing.
another
I don't
role?
know if that's good or bad.
all right. I mean, Rose Row. I can't imagine another row. Row different. Row got his own thing going on. I'll have to see. Maybe I will keep my eye on you.
Not me. I hope I'm not another role.
I think I will keep one of my eyes on you just to see. Just
Oh Lord, don't do that.
Well, you know what? I'm about to get off here on a minute, but I just got to show y'all something. Now, I know Mother might have to go to get ready for the challenge, but y'all know that
you
onesie
get
cake
ready
that
for
I
me.
made for my cousin's baby shower? Why
Yes.
they never ate it?
What?
This one right here.
Did they
I
freeze
found
it?
out they froze it and not a piece to like keep to like some people freeze a part of
Right.
the cake or the top wedding cake part. They froze the whole fucking cake. I literally just found this out yesterday, and I don't think I was supposed to know. But the boyfriend of my cousin, because it was her son's baby shower, he told me, he said, "Girl, do you know they still got that cake and it's in the freezer? They never cut it up." I said, "You fucking lying."
That is so flattering.
And they said, I mean, I don't know, flattering. I don't know because I hear people say that all the time. I don't be wanting to cut the cake, when I make people cakes because it's just too pretty. But I never heard of anybody not cutting it at all and putting it in the freezer. And I'm like, how many hours it took me to make that cake? Y'all
Well,
would eat
I
that
do some
cake?
shit like that. I would do it because
I was
that's
just like,
beautiful. That the detailing is awesome.
thank you. And that's what I'm like. When I make shit, I be wanting people to enjoy it, cut it, chop it up, play
That's
in it.
because
Don't give
you
a
can
fuck.
do it again, and other people can't. They're in all of it. So that's flattery, Henry.
I just have to tell y'all because I literally just found this out yesterday, and I was like, "Ooh, wait till I tell the hood table what the fuck I done found out." But anyway, that's all I got, y'all. Any last minute words from anybody on anything we discussed?
I got one.
Uh oh.
This hood table, Charlie. I want to thank y'all for not holding my hand, for telling me what it is, and for welcoming me to the B Scepter. I'm glad to be here, and have a good Sunday. Amen and hallelujah.
Oh, you are so welcome. You know you're welcome over here anytime.
Stay out them amen sections though.
Maybe.
What the Amen section?
Now you already know me and Brianna explained that to you when you was on the panel with us the other day.
That's
Oh
when you
boy.
in the chat going, "Amen, yes, yes, yes." When somebody else is getting ready to filth and you supposedly cool with them, no, you just act
Oh
like you
yeah.
didn't hear nothing. You just be over there
Mhm.
just saying hey to other people like you ain't, like you ain't even a part of it. Like, "Hey,
Neutral,
everybody, how you
neutral.
doing?"
You put that car
Okay,
on neutral.
I take that advice, Charlie. I take that advice.
All right, mother, you better tell them put that shit in neutral. Don't go nowhere. Just sit right there. Just.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
But yeah, Voodoo. She
Hey,
said I'm that
Now,
way
happy
too.
life,
She
you
thinks I
do
just be
know
pretty.
that mother is an OG, right?
He better know.
yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
know.
And
Okay.
when we have certain OGs, you don't go around acting crazy and disrespecting them, right? Just saying, because
What are
there's a
you
lot of
talking
people
about?
that would
You
try.
can do whatever you want to do, Happy Feet. Take your feet and
Um,
dance however you choose to dance.
hey, Jill, you're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Who
I'm
is
trying to
that?
keep him from getting in them beats, child. I'm
Who
trying to
is
help a
that?
brother out.
Her mother. Did you mean to call him Happy Life Or did what you
Yeah, I gotta call the child Happy Feet. Lord have mercy. Happy life. Live it how you want to.
Hey, either
Nah,
way, the slogan.
I want Charlie to keep an eye on me, and the hood table, you can keep an eye on me too. So Che
Child, if
Druid,
I
we
tell you
got
come
no
sit beside me, that means you doing something that's supposed to get you got.
I'm gonna keep my good eye on you. Mm-hmm. But all right, y'all, we
Mhm.
gonna get out of here. We gotta run to the mother. Can you say it one more time for us? Where we going?
We're going to the challenge.
Yes, that just gives me so much.
challenge, baby.
That gives me life every time I hear you say that. But yes, y'all, let's go over to Pizza Pie's channel where they doing the natural hair and face challenge. I am so excited. Y'all, if y'all didn't like and share the video already, please do so on your way out.
Hey,
Hit the
shit, let's win this now.
to the platform, $sign the Hood Table 2 if you want Hood Table 402 if you want to donate to the platform. I'm trying to rush on out of here, y'all. But anyway, love you guys.
Love you,
Stay
bye.
safe, be
See y'all.
blessed,
See
remain
y'all in the
vigilant
street.
at all times, and always remember to keep
To
it
keep it
hood.
hood.
Bye.
Bye.